Galera, vamos lá, vamos iniciando essa live aqui rushado, porque Pedrinho está atrasado. Era pra começar a live meio-dia, mas eu caí no sono. Eu tinha acordado às 7 horas, 8 horas, fiz as coisas, fui deitar e dormir. Mas estamos aqui, galera. Vamos iniciar aqui o nosso react aqui da nossa live, né, do Minecon. Sejam bem-vindos todos. Pra quem não sabe, tá tendo evento agora no Minecon e eu vou começar agora a assistir com vocês, galera. Então, vambora, deixa o like aí na live, chame os amiguinhos, abram o Twitter do Minecraft, abrem o meu Twitter, porque o bagulho vai ser louco mesmo, beleza? Então vamos lá, galera, já vou abrir aqui já, tá? Vou perguntar uma coisa pra vocês real. Vocês querem que tenha que eu coloque no tempo certinho? Tipo, a gente assista atrasado mesmo? Ou vocês querem ver já atual? Bora ver atrasado? Juntos? Aí eu consigo conversar com vocês e ver como que tá? Como, tipo, falar o que tá em inglês e tudo, explicar pra vocês? Pode ser? Então beleza, a gente vai ver atrasado, certo? Já vi atrasado tudo, a live vai ser inteiro isso, tá bom? Então, galera, deixa o like aí na live, bora e bora que bora, mano. Obrigado por todo mundo que tá chegando aí, vocês que gostam de Minecraft, quem não gosta, não quero saber, mas vai ser Minecon hoje, beleza? Hoje vai ser Minecon e Minecraft, beleza? Vamos aqui então pra parte do React, vamos ativar aqui e aqui, beleza? Eu vou colocar no começo a live, vamos aí, acho que é bem aqui, bora. Não, é aqui, né, gente? Vamos aí, eu acho que... Vambora. Vamos assistir junto, galera. Vai ter um delayzinho, obviamente, um delay de 30 minutos. Mas quem quiser ver conversando e explicando melhor, vai estar tudo aqui, beleza? Tá tudo certo aqui. Obrigado a todo mundo que tá chegando na live. Enquanto tá tocando a musiquinha aqui, a gente vai conversando. Nossa, caraca, cara, eu cheguei muito atrasado, velho. Meu Deus do céu, velho. Tá muito alto. Eu sei que tá alto, fique tranquilo. Vou abaixar já. Vamos lá. Vocês querem ver com delay mesmo? Eu explicando com vocês tudo o que vai ter. Vai ser muito delay, cara. O que vocês querem? Eu quero que vocês decidam. Quer que eu delay ou eu coloque já aqui direto? Só que vocês vão perder 30 minutos. Beleza, gente. Delay direto. Não, gente, ó. Se vocês querem com delay, que vai ser assistir inteiro, vocês falam delay. Se vocês querem que eu coloque direto, escreve direto. Simples. Tá, então eu vou direto. E eu vou explicar pra vocês o que já aconteceu aqui que eu atrasei, tá bom? Beleza? Tudo certo, então? Eu vou abaixar um pouquinho, obviamente. Vamos direto. Direto ganhou, gente. Vou explicar o que aconteceu no meio desse tempo aqui, tá? Eles mostraram que vai ter uma votação de 3 biomas, tá? Que eu vou mostrar aqui pra vocês. Que é o taiga, né? O taiga, deserto e a savana. Eles vão adicionar novas opções no jogo, vão adicionar novas coisas nos biomas e eles vão fazer um voto no Twitter. Então, vocês querem começar a votar? Twitter tá na descrição, o Twitter do Minecraft, beleza? Bora. Obrigado, galera que tá chegando aí na live, deixa um likezinho aí, vamos que vamos.
I get a feeling it's something cool.
It's something cool.
Purple, you can't bond with her to get the info.
Yes, I can. Purple.
Doing it right now.
I mean, I don't know, like...
Obrigado,
Obviously,
tá
this is kind of
chegando.
a bit like Christmas. Does I mean, everyone who kind of like works with the game, is it the same kind of vibe? Because obviously for the creators, it's so exciting to find out what's happening next. But it's the same kind of vibe with everyone who's like involved in the game as well. Like when Minecon.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it was already one of my favorite games before I worked
Ela tá
here.
falando que é o melhor jogo que ela trabalhou.
Yeah, it's so awesome to see.
É tão
people like you
bom
working and
ver
making your own
trabalhar
content, all the marketplace
num
It's like the game that keeps on giving.
jogo que o
awesome.
marketplace,
Yeah,
etc, essas
yeah.
coisas.
I feel like yeah, I'm really excited. They're almost ready to go on the stage, I think, but not quite yet. I feel like we should make a ridiculous guess as to what's about to happen in the show. Make a ridiculous guess.
Fazer coisas ridículas.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be an end musical number because that was amazing last year.
Estão falando que provavelmente vai ser o final do evento, vai ser um show de música, que nem o evento passado 2017. Pra quem não sabe, Minecon 2017, eu descobri há pouco tempo, não teve capa do Minecon, coisa que, what? Como assim? E hoje, nesse Minecon provavelmente não vai ter, e eu tô ficando triste, cara.
I don't know why.
See, I don't know why, but I feel like he'd be good at it.
He'd be like suddenly
him do it.
You know what it is? It's because
Não, aumento,
like
aumento.
he would look really good with a top hat on and holding a cane. That wouldn't look
Isso
weird.
não é coisa do meu PC, é coisa da live, tá,
at
gente?
all. And then you're like, he's probably been having like sneaky dance lessons all this time.
Yeah.
Lately. I think oh my god, Chad, that'd be interesting.
Ooh, that might be good too.
Some like freestyle interpretive ballet. I don't know.
I don't think there's a bad answer actually. Any of them doing that would be incredible to watch. I
was thinking of Big B too. I'm like, I think any of them.
Any of them doing a giant musical number.
Yes.
So now if they don't tap dance into a musical number,
We're gonna be,
we have to run out on stage and do it.
I feel like if they don't do it, that afterwards we should do some sort of like social media live stream where they where we make them do it just because I feel like we built.
Eles só estão falando da parte de
absolutely.
show da música, galera.
Eles
não estão falando muito do jogo.
Words on the grapevine that've been out there.
I honestly, it might sound weird. I try and stay away from it.
Really?
Because then when I come to events like this or when there's like big updates, I find out all about it at once and I'm genuinely like amazed by everything.
Yeah.
So like.
Galera, pra quem não sabe, o Amenic foi chamado pra esse evento, tá?
The server that had it all in.
O Amenic ele foi chamado como representante do Brasil.
And I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. Like there was about 10 episodes of the series where I was still finding stuff and I was like, that's so cool. That's so cool. And people were like, how do you not know this? It's your job. I'm like, because I try and find
Isso é
everything
coisa da
out
live,
at
gente,
once.
não é
I think
coisa do
it's
meu
a
PC.
really cool way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel that way sometimes about like film reviews. Like I don't read anything because then you can sort of be really surprised. As much as I'm really pushing.
É o Amenic, sim, o Amenic ele foi o escolhido do Brasil.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is a big year. This seems to be like quite a big. You're like looking
I
at me,
know.
'cause she's
I'm
like,
like, don't
Parece que vai ter muita atualização desse ano. Eu não acho que vai ser que nem o ano passado que teve o bagulho do mar, né? Mas vai ser um legal.
I don't know. Like,
You're just gonna throw random
I don't
words.
know. I'm just saying random words.
Is that what you're getting from her? Are you just saying keywords? Like, you know. Like,
Bats, elves, monkeys, fish.
Elves.
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God.
Elves.
that's a great shout for the future.
Okay,
though.
that's your crazy guess.
Yeah,
Elves.
crazy guess
Got
is
it.
elves. What's
Elves.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Like gnomes that can tell the future.
She gave us it too easy though. It can't be elves. She's like, yeah,
Yeah, but
lock
maybe
that
it's a
in if
double
y'all get-
bluff.
Miko.
You're the master disguise.
How could you?
Oh my goodness.
Oh well.
Não sei, Pedro, eu acho que vai ser sim,
So,
mano.
I mean, I think they're
As
almost
do Minecraft estão
ready
melhorando cada vez
on the
mais, estão
main stage.
bem,
I just
bem
wanna
mais
say
gigantes.
Thank you so much to all you guys for coming and
Aí,
joining me.
e agora eles vão
And,
começar, eu acho.
Well, I mean, not really giving anything away.
Tá
but I
agradecendo.
fully appreciate that that's what's gonna, you know,
It's going to happen, que vai acontecer.
But, I
Ela
feel like-
ela
I feel
fica
like we made, like, a
feliz
really good
que
team
ela está
here.
feliz
I
com o
feel
time
like
que
I
ela
also
tem.
need to like up my Minecraft game. Always watching those videos, it always makes me feel really terrible about. Like you feel bad about building, I feel bad about all
Ele tá
of my
falando que ele
Minecraft
joga
videos.
muito mal de.
How
Ele é
am I
muito
this
ruim em
terrible?
construção, esse cara aí da direita, eu não sei quem é.
So you know, this is good. I feel this is a learning experience, and I really need to. I say this every year.
Up your
Up my Minecraft game. Oh my goodness. Anyway, all that remains to say is a really, really big thank you to all of my guests. And yeah, we're going to be coming back here for the post show after the main show, which I believe they are ready to begin now.
E vai começar
So
agora
let's
o
throw
main
it
show,
over to the
galera.
main stage and let's start Minecon Earth 2018.
Agora vai começar mesmo o Minecon. Bora. Eita, tem trailer. Acho que é do Piratas do Caribe, quer ver? Certeza. É do Piratas do Caribe, mano. Ou não? Não. Eita, nós. Que isso, cara? Olha que animação bonita. Caraca, tá subindo o mapa todo, velho. O que tá acontecendo? Acho que é o início da Minecon. Esse é o trailer, eu acho. Quer dizer, é o vídeo de início, né? Por que uma feliz, cara? Que é isso, cara? Ô, louco. Caraca, o porco foi expurgado. Ah, os barcos, parte do mar, parte da savana, as High Mountains, bioma normalzinho. Que é isso, cara? Ah, tá. Isso daí é a logo, galera. É a logo em si. Pronto, aí, ó. Falando? Começou. Bora. Vamos ver o que vai ter, hein? Cara, eu vou fazer a live inteira com React, galera. Então...
Hey, Lydia. Hi, Aurelian. I'm backstage getting my makeup done. Are you on the way?
I'm almost ready.
Could you check
É a mesma
out
mulher
the
que fez o
photos?
2017 também.
Sure.
A da direita.
Hello?
Caraca.
Hey, Big B, it's Aurelian.
Caraca, quanto
Are you
cookie.
almost ready to go? Pretty much. Just having a little breakfast.
Pô, tá falando que é tipo um lanche pequenininho, tá bom, galera? Olha o lanche pequenininho dele. Beleza. Até eu queria comer isso agora, nem me fala, mano. Nossa, que fome, velho.
Yellow.
Chad, how's it going? Ready for the show?
Absolutely. Just gotta change out of my pajamas.
Ele vai trocar o pijama dele.
Can you check with Yami? I can't get a hold of her.
Caraca, todo mundo tá... Caraca, um por vez, mano. Lá vai. Beleza, que pijama sensacional, mano.
Hello?
Good
Olá.
morning, Yami. You ready to go?
Go where?
Minecon Earth!
Oh, yeah, just gotta brush my teeth or something.
Okay, cool.
Caraca.
I'm calling Martin.
Meu Deus, cara. Yummy.
Martin.
É vários
Hey,
youtubers, galera, em
are
si
you
também.
ready?
I'm just about centered.
Okay, will you let Lydia know?
É, que roupa de pinguim, né, mano?
Hi, Martin.
Hey, Lydia. Just calling to let you know that we're all good to go.
Great. And by good to go, you mean on the way, right?
Yeah. See you soon.
Eu, hein?
Okay.
Galera, só são os principais que vão apresentar o main show da Minecon, galera. É simples, são as pessoas. Acabou. Aí, começou.
Minecon Earth 2018 host
louco.
Lydia Winters.
Ela é a roast, galera. É tipo a principal do show, tá? Que vai fazer o main show.
Welcome to Minecon Earth 2018. I'm Lydia Winters, Chief Brand Officer of Mojang, and today we have an exciting show in store for you. Oh, great. You're all here.
Hi.
Right on time.
Aí, tá a galera toda.
Please welcome our 5 incredible co-hosts. OMG Chad.
Ah, é youtuber também. Oh my god, Chad. Nunca ouvi falar também, mas...
Aurelian.
É um canal assim, galera. 700 mil inscritos. Yami eu conheço já.
We worked with our co-hosts to create a special segment for each of them. We have live games
Yami é
with
gigante,
Chad.
né, cara?
Chad, can you tell us about it?
Yeah, last year I did a little bit of a building-themed game, so we've just taken that to the next level.
Okay.
É, ele
and
fez
I've got
jogo
a really fun mini game that we're going to throw some real life
construção.
elements into.
And Aurelian, you have a game too.
I do. We brought some best friends here to Minecon, and we're going to put their friendship to the test.
Very intriguing. We
Nossa, eu
also
vou
have
fazer
a talk show
o
with
teste de
Yami.
amizade
Yes, and I've
no
brought
game.
a special guest along with me today.
Ooh, and you're keeping it secret. And Big B, what do you have planned?
I'll be doing a few tips and tricks on creating a channel.
Awesome.
Ô,
It
louco.
is going to be lots of fun. We'll be sort of your
Esse daí deve ser
spirit
PPZero,
guides as we
certeza.
go through a show full of all things Minecraft. And
Ou não, né?
speaking of guides, which one of us here is the oldest Minecraft?
Eu.
Okay. Well, I actually meant not
Tô
by
desde
age.
2011, desde que lançou. Cadê eu aí? Ah,
My bad.
I meant by start date. I'm November 2010. Chad?
I am October 2010. One month ahead.
That's suspicious. Okay, we'll check on that later.
I think I'm around about March 2011.
Okay.
We started
então
about
esse
the
eu
same
confirmo.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, Big B.
2012.
Sometime in 2009.
Okay. Have a winner. So in Minecraft years, we're senior citizens.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
like 55
We're
years
retired by now.
Não é possível.
Over here.
2009? O jogo lançou em
old. So in the
2009?
co-host segments, we have big announcements, including one top secret.
meme.
Super huge. We haven't told anyone, and I'm
É,
exploding with
2009,
excitement kind of
mano. Oh, meu Deus do
You haven't
céu.
even told us.
No.
Lydia's been walking around with this really creepy briefcase.
Menina lá, Yami,
Do not open this. Do not touch
começou a
it.
jogar em
or you'll be in
2009,
trouble.
velho. Como
Anytime in
assim,
rehearsals,
mano?
they're like, turn off all the monitors everywhere. You can't hear it. We don't know what it
We
is.
had our ears to doors. It was just the bathroom. We were trying to find everything.
Trust me, it's for your own protection. You'll learn about future updates to the game, and you can vote throughout the show to pick the
É,
next
eles vão mostrar futuros
biome. Any
updates
favorites?
e vão mostrar o próximo bioma. Ó, um bioma diferente. Que é um desses três aí, eles vão mudar um desses três aí, colocar coisas novas, que é o deserto, taiga e savana, beleza? Eu tô avisando pra vocês, se quiserem já votar, entre no Twitter do Minecraft, link na descrição, beleza? Bora. Só ela votar. Não tava no ao vivo, cara. Ah, tá. Bagulho bugado. Oi, meu Deus do céu, cara. Já vai. Sim, eu também, eu sou do Brasil. Por que não teve um cinema aqui no Brasil, garota? Pra Minecon Earth pra eu ir? Não teve. Ah. Beleza.
Hi, Mom, Dad. Okay, then.
Wait, plug?
We also have Minecrafters across the globe who are hosting Minecon Earth live streams in their native languages.
Aqui, eu. Só que eu não vou aparecer, tá? Fiquem tranquilos. Eles são do Japão e eles estão fazendo o roast do Minecraft. Tô fazendo live agora. Não sei quem é. Provavelmente, eu acho que... Não sei. Eu não sei se o Manic vai estar. É porque o Brasil não teve isso daí não, galera. Menos a América do Sul não teve. Como sempre tá atrasado no universo, né, mano? Isso daí é... Russo?
Ich bin Kernskrafter und ich möchte einfach nur Hallo an alle Leute sagen, die Minecon Earth gucken und Hallo an alle, die meinen Live-Review-Podcast in Deutschland gucken.
Ó, ele daí é da Alemanha. Daí deve ser do Japão, talvez, ou Coreia.
How awesome is that? As I mentioned before, we have 5 incredible co-hosts with us tonight.
Era francês? O Amenic tá, ele foi escolhido, cara. Só ver no site, ele é o... Lá, vai, o que o Chad vai fazer? É, já tá com a roupinha estranha, lá vai. Eu nunca tinha visto esse cara, velho. Tô falando pra vocês, mano.
OMG, Chad, you look amazing.
How you doing, Lydia? Thank you.
Good, so I was gonna ask you if you're ready for your segment, but I feel like you are.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a ringleader in the next segment.
So
Essa calça tá sensacional.
I really
Essa
like
calça não tem nem o que falar,
Before we get
mano.
to that, though, I want everyone to know a little more about you. So, how did you get started playing Minecraft?
Vai explicar como ele começou a jogar o Minecraft. E parece que a live do bagulho deu ruim, ó. Ah. O legenda.
That I actually started on a live stream, so it's recorded. I have the footage. We were watching YouTube videos about Minecraft, and then we just started playing.
Ele gosta de assistir vídeo de Minecraft pelo YouTube e começou a jogar.
Things block by block? Nah, I need a big editor. No way. Anyway, fell in love. Been playing ever since.
Good, then it's online, so I can check that October 2010 date and see.
Yeah, you can hold
that's the
really
real
hard to that, yeah.
So in your segment, what are we going to see today?
Well, last year I was part of Blitz Build, which is a total virtual building game. So we decided to take that one step further, put it in real reality, and see how our contestants do.
That sounds amazing. So the stage is yours.
Eles fizeram uma construção, uma blitz building e colocaram na vida real. Provavelmente essa máquina aí vai fazer, sei lá, alguma construçãozinha aí, sei lá, estranha. Não sei. Ou as pessoas que vão construir hoje. Não sei, não vi direito. É uma batalha de construção.
You guys are Team Lapis. Yep. Team Lapis block. And then we have Big B and Yami, and you guys are Team Purpur blocks. Fantastic. How are you guys feeling? You guys actually don't know what you're doing yet, so
nope.
You're feeling kind of nervous would be my guess.
Yeah.
Let me explain the rules. We have down here a huge building surface for you to build on, and also a few things for you to build. There is a specific word
tem especificações de como construir.
Não sei o que vai ser isso daqui, não. One of you will have to build, and one of you will have to guess the word based off of the build. Okay. In order to make your build happen, we have blocks. Release the blocks! Oh! There we go! Over 150
Caraca, jogou sem dó mesmo.
Blocks for you to build.
É nóis, Peniano e Muito Vida Louca. Pelo superchat, tamo junto. Grava pros dois, cara. Aí, dinheiro.
Or as air, as just air. That's smart. Okay, we are going to start off with Team Purpur. So Team Lapis, you guys can take a step back. Who's going to be building? Who's going to be guessing?
So I will be building.
Manda goiaba, Pedro, sou seu fã Gigido de hoje.
Stand over here, Big B next to the big pile of blocks. You guys have 3 minutes, only 3 minutes to do your building. And
Aí,
there's a
dinheiro.
possible of 6 correct answers. If you get to 6, you've maxed it out. Congratulations.
Cara,
Hopefully
what
the
the
other team will
fuck,
tie you,
mano?
or I'm not that I have a favorite.
Tô
or
entendendo
anything,
muito.
But
Hey now.
they could only tie you.
Não,
if
tipo,
you
eu sei
get
que eles vão
to
fazer, mas
6.
é meio...
You ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
Okay,
Olha o
we
tamanho
got
dos
3
blocos,
minutes on
cara.
the clock. You can start building
Lá
your
vai.
first word. There we go.
Apple. Ah, não.
Car, bed.
Ela tem que acertar falando, galera. Ele constrói, ele colocou uma bagulho escrito que ele tem que fazer um coração.
Looks a little funky for a strawberry. I don't think I would eat that strawberry.
Tem 2 minutos e 40 pra fazer o máximo possível. 3 minutos, na verdade.
Pickaxe.
There's some pretty specific blocks here.
Red blocks.
Really close.
I am golem.
Nossa.
Think this would be
I love heart.
a heart.
Ah, boa. Ele fez o gesto e ela entendeu, obviamente.
Build is. There you go.
Agora é um lápis, galera.
Who would want to win that?
Sofa. Pig.
It's not a house.
Nossa, meu Deus.
Cream. A hot dog.
Isso ficou muito estranho, cara.
A pencil.
Boa, acertou. É um joguinho de construção. Agora eu entendi. É que eu falei. Tipo, um local desse assim tão pequenininho, fazer uma construçãozinha, não entendi. Obsidian. Minecart, galera. Pra quem não sabe, Minecart é o carrinho de trilho lá do Minecraft.
A sword. Legs.
Parece legs mesmo, velho. Quem sabe legs também. Ah, meu Deus do céu. É pernas, tá?
You might have to really get in those blocks to get the
Caraca, pra
colors you
ficar...
need.
Nossa, vai cair,
This
velho.
is something that is
Ah,
implemented into
olha
the
que
game,
da hora, que
but
genial.
they've
Colocar
been for
invisível.
a very, very long time.
Genial, genial.
This is something that you might even say
Genial.
as-
Jogaram fino.
Yeah, there you go, a minecart. Wonderful.
Não precisou nem construir mais.
I would not want to
1 minuto
ride
e
in that.
20. Acertaram
A
3
minecart,
até
that is
agora.
3 points. Here is your next
Bem estranho mesmo, né,
build.
Zstorm? Eu vou falar.
There you go. You have a
Game
minute and
Controller.
50 seconds remaining. A minute and
Pra quem não sabe, Game Controller, pelo amor de Deus, né, gente?
A unicorn. A pegasus.
They do get more difficult
Controle
as,
de
the
jogos. Vamos ver se ele vai fazer...
builds.
Acho que vai fazer do Xbox, né? Senão, se fizer do PS4, meu amigo, dá ruim. Microsoft vai ficar brava.
Candy?
Yeah.
I've never had white cotton
Não,
candy.
não faz, não faz. Se
I don't think I'd
fizer,
want that.
ele leva um tapão.
Okay, looks like he's really trying hard here.
Nossa, isso vai ser
You
difícil,
know
cara.
what,
Não tem nem
Big B,
como.
you got 45 seconds remaining. I'll allow you to use some
Ah,
tricks.
tá, olha,
Try
o maluco
to
tá
use
fazendo
this
direito.
thing. You're gonna...
Controller.
A game
Boa.
controller, correct.
Óbvio, né, mano? Ele fez de novo o gesto, cara. O gesto fica muito fácil, mano. Não tem nem conta o bagulho de construção.
There you go.
Fazer uma casa agora.
Okay, I believe
Nem
that you're
conta.
at, 4 points?
Cheese.
Já tem 4 pontos que ela acertou 4. Ele vai acabar em 20 segundos.
A school bus.
What?
Ah, ele vai tentar fazer a casa de um villager. Quer ver?
I don't,
A car.
É, a casa de um villager, é.
banana is really what that is.
Not yet.
É a casa de um villager.
We're at 8 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4.
Boa. 5 acertos da Yami.
That is time. You guys did fantastically. You guys got 5 points. 5 points. You got house at the very last second. Okay, Team Purpur, go stand where Team Lapis is now. Who's going to be building?
Bom trabalho,
It looks
bom
like
trabalho.
you volunteered
I'm coming in to
yourself
build.
tribute. Okay, you're building and you're guessing,
Yes.
okay? They got 5
As
points. You guys
garotas
think you
tentam
can build better?
descobrir e os homens constroem.
I thought they get like 2. It's
I
got a
thought
lot
they'd
of
get
work.
2 too.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna save my guesses. Conservative here.
You're safe as long
I'm
as you don't
safe,
throw out a
yeah.
number. You gotta get or beat 5, and
Okay.
you only have the option for 6. So good luck.
Eles têm que conseguir 6 pra conseguir ganhar.
3 minutes is on the clock. You can start building now.
Um olho.
Wool. Cloud. Bowl.
Meu Deus, o olho do Ender, cara.
Bowl, maybe?
Que isso?
Oh wow, that's actually
Nether star.
pretty good build.
Que construs... Ah, não, vai ficar
This
legal.
is
Vai ficar legal. Mas de cima fica legal. Pra ela não vai entender, cara.
but it's not something that you would want to
Candy.
consume.
A star. A flower.
Tiro rosa.
Oh wow.
I'm
Okay.
trying to think how to rearrange it.
A
Try to
flower. This is probably so obvious.
You know, he really used the colors from himself, really.
Yeah, just
Blue
like...
lapis.
No, not lapis.
Eu tava achando que era um lápis. Lápis é... Lips, eu acho, né? Acertou. Faz o olho do Ender, maluco.
There you go.
That looks nothing like a spider
Cacto.
eye, by the way.
No, but it is in the game. Cactus.
Foi. Fácil. Você nem conta também.
Your next build is... Wow, 2 points already. You guys are doing
Sunflower.
Banana.
You're just gonna leave that white block on there?
Cheese.
Genial.
Banana.
Banana, acertou. Eles vão ganhar, mano. Acho que eles ganham. Tem 1 minuto ainda. Já acertaram 3. Falta mais 2.
Your next build is...
Okay.
Que é? Não mostrou.
You go. He's
Ah,
trying hard.
mug.
It gets difficult and difficult. 1 minute and 27 seconds. 1 minute.
Flower.
Seconds.
É cheese.
Cheese.
It was yellow. I don't know. House. This is the same
Nossa,
thing.
1 minuto.
Stare. It's not a sunflower. A person.
Oh my gosh. This is
Tá
a
ficando
very
estranho.
realistic version of this build.
I'm working with what I've got, chat.
A sandcastle.
So this is not implemented into the game as of yet.
Galera, pra quem não sabe, mug é uma caneca, tá? Só avisando pra vocês. Mas essa caneca tá ficando muito horrível, porque ele não pegou um branco, cara. Sério mesmo.
Teacups. Kettle.
No.
Teapot.
Cups. Ah, cups já podia contar. GG.
Coffee cup. Hot chocolate.
I'll give it to you.
Mas também mug não é um nome que eles usam muito, galera. Aí fica difícil.
Yeah, help him out there. Your next build is
30 segundos.
Okay. You know what?
Nossa, um barco. GG, perdeu.
Wolf.
Um barco, galera.
If you get this, you only have 20
Aí, galera, um spoiler que vai ter o Jack Sparrow no Minecraft agora. Ah, imagina.
Teddy bear.
Não. 16 segundos.
That is not snuggly at all.
Candy.
You can use charades. 10 seconds left. Charades.
Swimming. Dolphin. Fish. Boat. Rowboat.
Boats. Got it.
Cato, empatou.
You got 30 seconds. Build it. No. Time. That is time.
No.
Not coal.
Empatou, velho.
Sorry, the last build was castle. There you had.
Ah, beleza.
I don't believe. That means that you guys tied. Go ahead and join Ari over there. Come on down.
Empatou, não empatou?
Good job.
Foi? Foi, empatou, eu acho.
There you go.
O cara tá suando, mano. O cara tá... Gordinho é foda, cara. Gordinho não dá, não.
We only just tied the game.
Yeah.
So I guess neither of you have bragging rights. That means only I can brag. Woo! Nice. Awesome. You guys
Fantastic.
did fantastically. You should be really, really proud of yourselves.
Thank
5
you.
points each. Now we're going to toss it over to Vu.
Hello, Minecon Earth
Bye-bye.
viewers. I'm Vu Bui, and once again, I will be your vote correspondent. We are bringing you, the Minecraft community, directly into the decision-making about what goes into the game you love.
O que vai
This
ter
year, you'll be voting on what
no nosso
Minecraft
game
biome
neste
will be
ano?
updated
E agora eles vão
next.
votar
We'll
nos
eventually
biomas
be
que vão ter no
updating all
Minecraft.
of them, but
E eles vão
as you
colocar
know, game development takes skill, knowledge,
os
and
game
most
developers, que são os que
importantly,
trabalham com o
time.
jogo,
So with
eles estão
this
tendo
vote,
skill
your favorite
para fazer
biome
rapidinho
gets to cut
e
in
o
line.
dos do votos, que são o da
At last
taiga,
year's
savana
Minecon
e
Earth,
deserto.
you voted for the Phantom. Months later, and
Eu
the
acho que é.
monster of the night skies was swooping
É,
down
galera,
and
pra quem não sabe, ano
wreaking
passado
havoc
o voto foi de
on
monstros, que era o do
previously
Blaze,
fearless
o
but
do
ever
Kraken,
sweet players.
o que
The
entrou, que é o
same
do
players
que
who,
voa,
for some
e tinha
reason,
mais um lá que eu
thought
não
that
sei.
zombies,
Ah, é o bicho de
spiders,
terra.
Skeletons, endermen, and creepers didn't pose enough of a threat to end their midnight wanderings. I was recently enjoying a nocturnal swim myself and thought it was hilarious that phantoms couldn't bite me from my
Votou no
aquatic
deserto? Não
position.
votei ainda não. Vou ver já já.
They may like to fly, but
Ah, é o
they do
Phantoms,
not
galera, é o nome
like
do
to
mob.
swim. Unfortunately, as I swam further and further,
Você fica na água, ele não consegue te pegar.
Que
legal.
Phantoms joined their friends and took turns swooping down over my head.
Outro Phantom?
Let's just say it didn't end well for me that night. But on to today's vote. To explain what you'll be voting on exactly, let's have Tiny Digital, Jens, and Agnes take it away.
Lá vai.
Our deserts
Aí.
have always felt a little...
Deserto.
refreshment?
No, in need of palm trees. And some friendly guys to keep things interesting.
Que isso, cara?
Jens,
Vixe, esse é um
you know that
gatinho?
meerkats aren't actually cats,
É.
right?
Não, é gato.
Jens, everyone knows that Mirket's a part of the mongoose family.
Mongoose. O que é mongoose? Sand before land. Ah, taiga. Mano, taiga ia ser muito bonito, né, mano? Se tivesse umas coisas novas. No deserto também não tem nada, tem que ter umas árvores no deserto. Oh, na moral, velho, ia ser legal, hein? Tem umas fox. What the fox say? Suricato, boa, suricato. Bateu no fox, tadinho, mano. Tiger for the win. Savana. Olha o tamanho das árvores. Ah, mas savana já tem coisa, cara. Não, isso daí é abelha? Não, não coloca abelha no jogo não, cara. Que o som não seja horroroso. Ah, não, termites, tá, entendi. É que nem o termites de mod, galera, que eles ficam na terra e viram uma terra normalzinha, qualquer tipo de bloco. Nossa, mas se tiver, mano. Não, não é possível. Aí eu gostei. Oh, gostei, mano. Cupim. Não, sim, termite é cupim, eu sei.
Okay, so how you'll vote. Make sure you have a Twitter account and go to
Cupinzinho da hora.
the official Minecraft
Deserto é
Twitter
da hora, né?
at
Deserto não tem
Minecraft.
nada, cara.
There
Deserto
will
nem
be
árvore
two
tem,
separate
mano.
votes, so make sure you
Acho que
vote
deserto
in
seria legal
both.
ter uns bagulho desse,
Don't
mano.
worry, I'll let you know
Gente,
when
eu acho que eu vou
they
pro
go live.
deserto,
We
mano. Acho que eu vou
aren't
botar
getting
deserto.
started just yet.
Não sei, tô pensando ainda.
Just be sure you're ready to vote when the time comes and make your amazing choice.
Amazing choice.
Welcome to Talk Around the Block with your co-host, Yami.
Caraca, mas já tá tudo arrumado. Ah, é gravado,
Hey
cara.
everyone, my name is Yami, and I started making videos back in 2011.
Caraca,
I
você
love
ganha de
what I
mim,
do,
então.
I love being creative, and I love having fun. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about myself, and then I'm going to introduce you to a very special guest. So I
vou
went out
introduzir
into
uma
the
coisa muito
Minecraft
especial.
community and asked them what they wanted to know about me, and here's what they had to say.
Não, saber sobre ela.
Hi Yami, I'm Georgia, and I have a question for you. When did you
pergunta
first
pra Yami.
start playing Minecraft, and what was it like?
So I started playing Minecraft back in 2009.
Meu
and the
Deus,
game
cara, ela começou em
was on
2009, não é
browser
possível, é
only.
meme.
This meant
É
it was just
meme,
creative
não.
mode, and we could only build houses. And so I went on there, and I would build my in-real-life house on the game. And then they released multiplayer, which meant that I could do this with my friends. And so we all made trial accounts, which is kind of naughty. And then when they ran out, we would just keep making trial accounts because we couldn't afford to buy the game.
Trial
We would build
account.
our houses
Ela quis dizer que ela usava
together,
Minecraft
and we would all
pirata,
be
galera.
neighbors.
Ela só falou de
When I
jeito
asked the
diferente. Ela
co-host
usava
backstage
Minecraft
who started
pirata.
playing
Usava, e
Minecraft
depois ela
first,
comprou o jogo.
It's me. I'm kind of a Minecraft dinosaur. So what's the next question?
Hey
é
Yami,
sério,
I
acho que
really
é
love
isso
your
mesmo.
videos. What inspired you to make your channel and keep on creating content?
So I've always loved gaming. And I've been
Eu
playing
também amo
games
jogo.
since I was a baby.
Também.
I
Não,
would watch
baby
my
não.
brother play on the Mega
Baby
Drive.
não sabia nem
and
fazer
I'd
as
sit
coisas.
behind him.
Bebê
And then I
gato,
decided when I got older and I carried on playing games like Call of Duty that I would kind of take that idea and put it into YouTube. People could watch me play games while I talked about my life, and I'd share my experiences with them, and they'd talk to me
Ela começou o YouTube
about theirs in
2011,
the
então.
comments section. We made a little community, and we all felt like friends. So people loved watching, and it was super simple back then. I decided that I wanted to make some friends, and I came across a girl who sounded like me. She liked the same games, and this was LD Shadow Lady. And we've been friends ever
Caraca!
since.
Ah,
I
tá.
messaged
Lembrei
her,
da
asked her if
Shadow.
she wanted to be my
Ai, que
friend and add me
bonitinha
on
essa
Skype.
amizadezinha.
She said yeah.
Ellie
So
Shadow,
through
galera, é
her,
muito
I've actually
famosa na
managed
gringa,
to make
galera.
a bunch
É
more
tipo
friends, and these friends
a Cherry.
are who I create
Cherry
content
High.
with today.
Aqui no Brasil.
Next question.
Hey Yami, I was wondering,
Olá, Yami.
do you have any pets?
Tá perguntando se ela tem algum
So I don't have a horse,
animal.
but I do have a dog.
Ela tem um
and she's called
a menina que
Sansa.
perguntou tem
I've
um
had her for
cavalo.
7 years
Ela tem
and
um
she's my best
cachorro
friend. I also have a
e o
cat
cachorro
called
tem
Misty,
7 anos.
And when we first got her, she
tem
was
gato
super
também.
feral and afraid of people. And I also have another cat called Astrid. She's my pride and
Astrid.
joy.
Caraca, que
She's
nome
so
bonito.
independent
Diferente.
and fluffy, and I love her. She's Misty's teacher.
Ai, que bonitinho.
And finally,
É
the craziest pet I have is Sonic the
Eu
Hedgehog.
me arrasto meu gato.
He's
Mentira.
super old and he has one
A
tooth.
carinha,
He's
velho.
super grumpy
Mentira
as
que ela
well,
tem um canal
but I
alto.
love
Que
him to
fofinha,
bits.
cara. Oh, meu Deus do céu, velho.
Hey Yami, it's Nye, and my question for you is, what's your favorite part about running your own channel?
For
Qual que é a
me,
melhor parte
running
dela
my channel,
do canal
I love
dela?
when I get messages from people saying that my videos have helped them through a hard time, and that when, for that 10 minutes or 20 minutes that they're watching my video, that they can sit back and relax and think about nothing else than me being silly on Minecraft. Another really cool thing that I love is when I manage to bring people together. So a group of people who I asked if they wanted to join my roleplay team were able to meet in real life for the first time at my meet and greet.
É sempre assim pra youtuber, velho. É sempre bom. É conversar, fazer evento com os inscritos e encontrar os amigos que gravam. Tipo, como exemplo, eu, a galera da Família Craft. Pela primeira vez. É sempre a melhor coisa.
That is just so cool.
Hey Yummy, I have a next question. When you were a kid, what did you want to do, and what would you be doing now if you weren't running your own channel?
So first of all, I wanted to be a pop star, but I can't sing. I'm actually terrible at singing, so that I couldn't do that. Then I wanted to be a vet, but I discovered I'm terrified of blood, so I'd be a terrible vet. Then I wanted to be a jockey, because I really like the idea of riding horses, but when I actually got on a horse, I discovered I was terrified of horses.
Ela queria disputar, tipo, Rocky, qual o nome?
And then I was kind of stuck,
Campeonato
because I'm more of a
de corrida de
creative
cavalo.
person. I like to express myself through storytelling and writing, painting and drawing. So I didn't know what I wanted to do. And then I decided I was going to do English language at university, and I was going to be a teacher. But then, that's the same time I was doing
queria ser
YouTube,
professora.
and YouTube took off for me. So I had to make the hard decision of, do I want to be a teacher or do I want to do YouTube? And I decided to do YouTube in the end. And I'm so happy that I did. Because I'm still managing to teach people today, which is really, really cool. Even if I'm teaching people about being bad at Minecraft or how to build a house, I'm still teaching people, and I absolutely love that. Teaching of any kind is super important. And now I'm going to introduce you to a woman who is changing everybody's mind about science and learning. She's combining fun and education together. Please put your hands together for Kate the Chemist. Do you want to start off by telling people who you are and what you do?
Absolutely. My name is Dr. Kate Dbrstream, and I'm a chemistry professor at the University of Texas at Austin. Hook 'em horns.
Oh, louco.
And what I do is I go around all across the country, and I try to do some science experiments to get kids excited about science. I really am on this mission to prove that anybody can be a scientist. You want to be a dork or a nerd, you can just be a normal girl who likes fire and this thing.
Tipo essas coisas assim, tipo
So what are we
química,
doing
essas
today?
coisas.
This looks amazing.
Oh,
Ela é uma
it is amazing.
professora lá de uma universidade de Texas.
So this is called Elephant's Toothpaste, and so I want you to help me with it. So can you please suit up for me?
Okay, cool. Elephant's Toothpaste.
Ela vai explodir os
This
bagulho.
is what it's called, and so as you can see, we have to put on our goggles on, our gloves, our lab coat, because we want to be completely safe. Oh, we just goggles. There you go. And so we need to make sure we protect everything, but this is called Elephant's Toothpaste, and what we're going to do is take hydrogen peroxide, break it apart using a catalyst, and we're going to see if something happens.
So can I brush an elephant's teeth with this?
You shouldn't. It's probably not good for them, but we are going to produce enough toothpaste that we could, in theory, brush an elephant's teeth, but don't do it because it's peroxide, and that wouldn't be good, and then the elephant would be sad.
Texas or Mitch?
We don't want that at all.
No. So I'm putting it on these gloves to protect myself. I assume this is dangerous.
Well, you know, don't eat it, but as long as we keep a little distance from it, we should just be absolutely fine.
Okay.
Are you ready?
All ready.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is start with our Erlenmeyer flask. We're going to use a 4-liter Erlenmeyer. Yeah, big one, right? Nice and thick to protect us. And so what we're going to use is take the big one first.
Yeah.
We're going to use 35% hydrogen peroxide. So at home, you probably use anywhere between 3 to 5, maybe even 6% hydrogen peroxide. I like big stuff. I'm from Texas, so I want to make sure we have the biggest reaction possible. So we're going to use 35%. Okay, so that's step one.
Yep.
Then the next thing we're going to do is add our dish soap.
Okay.
Now, we use Dawn dish soap. There's no chemical reason
Vai
why
fazer
we use
o
Dawn dish soap,
glooby
but
glooby,
Dawn
mano.
saves penguins, and penguins are my favorite animal, so I try to support Dawn. Thank you, Dawn.
They save penguins?
Yes, they do. So what they do is they take this soap, and they actually use it to wash the penguins that have been through oil spills, and so it gets all the oil off of their body, and then they're like happy little penguins.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It is so sweet.
That's so
now
sweet.
I like color, so I gave you some red, and I got some blue-green color. We're going to dump it all, put it all in there.
Wow.
Yeah, all of it.
This is
Nossa, cara, que
so
você tá virando, cara?
Oh, yours is really red. Oh, this is going to be great. Okay, now, swoosh. Right, put a little hip action in it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Move it around. So what we're doing is we're taking our heterogeneous mixture, making it homogeneous.
Mexe mais,
And now I
mano.
think it's go
Meu
time.
I think
Deus.
it's go time.
Are you ready?
I'm so excited. I'm scared. I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, okay, here we go. So this is potassium iodide.
Vai
What we
explodir,
have here is
velho.
we're going to open it up. You're going to dump it all the way in.
Vai
and then we're gonna
subir,
step
quer ver?
back
O bagulho vai
quickly.
subir.
Okay, quickly?
Yes, ready?
Right,
You want to
I'm
count to 3?
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Go. And
Vai
step
subir,
back.
falei? Sabia. Caraca, mano. Que legal, cara. Ô, louco.
Oh, yes, that is amazing. Oh, my
Caraca, vai ser... Não, é louco.
We've got hydrogen peroxide, which is
O bagulho
H2O.
virou uma slime, sei lá, mano.
We shot oxygen gas
Olha lá.
out of the ceiling. Now what
Ô,
happens
louco, mano. Dela subiu um monte do azul.
the oxygen gas so you can see the bubbles being released. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see this at home, hopefully, but you
Que
see
legal,
the
cara.
thermal energy being released because it's an exothermic reaction.
Wow, just wow. This
Yeah, just wow.
no words can explain this. It's amazing.
É legal
That was
mesmo.
a good one, too. I love it. Oh, my gosh. Did you like it? Yes.
São bolhas, cara. Olha que da hora, que bonito a textura.
Or the
Não para, ó, não
glasses, so
para,
I'm a
véi.
little terrified. Did you know that you can actually do this experiment in the new chemistry update with Minecraft Education Edition?
Yes, you can. You have the peroxide, you have the Ki, you can break it all apart, and you can do this actually in the game. It is awesome. I love Minecraft.
Do you think it's as messy?
Sério mesmo?
as this is?
I don't know, but I think we should do it anyway, right? And then like watch this video over and over again.
Guessing you don't have to wear the goggles for that in the game.
No, you
Pô, essa
probably
professora é
don't.
mó
Please give a big thank
feliz,
you
né,
to
mano?
Jake the Chemist and
Ô,
Yummy.
louco. Parece cocô colorido. Calma aí, gente.
One of the coolest ways we use
É, o
Minecraft
verde
to help
base
promote
subiu. Nossa,
STEM,
subiu muito mesmo.
other than,
É
crazy
porque ela mexeu mais,
experiments
mas é
like
mesmo.
this, is with the Minecraft Hour of Code tutorial, and it's coming November
Ah, o
1st.
Code Tutorial lá, o
We've
bagulho do
partnered
Iron
with
Golemzinho lá pra
code.org
você
for the
conseguir
fourth
aprender
year to
a
create what is quite possibly
programar
the most
mais fácil.
adventurous one-hour
Code,
tutorial
Minecraft
yet.
Code.
Voyage Aquatic. Explore aquatic
Minecraft
worlds,
Code,
uncover hidden
the
treasure,
new.
all with the power of code, and meet some very awesome video creators along the way. We've logged more than 96 million Minecraft Hour of Code sessions, and we're really excited because we think we're going to get to 100 million this year. Visit code.org/Minecraft to learn more and check back on November 1st to start coding underwater.
Tô. Eles só vão mostrar agora, galera, o Minecraft Code, que é meio que um game assim para as crianças e adolescentes aprenderem a programar coisas no Minecraft em si.
We use this sort of portal to jump into the game and experience things physically.
So this is where the magic happens. I go in there when I need to test a new map for Realms or for Marketplace. I'm not really sure.
Que isso, mano? Travou tudo.
Philip over here, he's experiencing some of the new aquatic features to inspire new merchandise.
It took us years to develop this technology, but once we had it in place, we could immediately see the benefits.
Tá bugando aqui, galera.
What's great too is that a day since you've been in there for an hour, it's been just less than a minute in real life.
At first we thought it might be too intense, but people really seem to enjoy it.
O que tá acontecendo ali no fundo?
Yeah, I had a little
Ah, ela
time
foi
with
pro
the guest.
Nether.
Hi, I'm Alice. I don't do any testing of features in Minecraft. I just really like to go on adventures.
The only reason we've kept this technology to ourselves is to make sure it doesn't end up in the wrong hands. Imagine creepers running around in the world or other nefarious things that could happen. That's why we have some extremely strict internal policies.
Caraca, diamante, mano.
Is that a diamond? No.
Ah.
It's, we're working on it.
Matthias? Do you still work here? I haven't seen you forever.
What year is it?
You guys should talk to him.
I guess I got lost.
Here at Mojang, we use the latest and greatest in innovative technologies to create the best game possible for our players.
Hope someone remembered to feed my cats.
Caraca. Gente, os gatos tudo morreu.
And
Cara,
joining
isso não é
her,
do meu não, é do gato mesmo do live.
Hi, Sax. How are you? Like I promised at the beginning of the show, we have a really exciting announcement to make today.
We sure do, Lydia. It's kind of nerve-wracking standing here. As you know, we're always striving to build and evolve the Minecraft universe. We've gone into fiction books, starting with a Max Brooks novel. We're working on an upcoming movie, and now we're going to look into the future.
É, galera, vai ter filme do Minecraft, pra quem não sabe.
Are you going to tell everyone we're going to have a Minecraft 2?
No. No such thing needed.
Pra que Minecraft 2, cara?
9 years, we've done over 10
É nóis, Lucas Gabriel. Muito obrigado pelo superchat.
Alone. So while people love sequels, Minecraft is way past Minecraft 2 already.
That's true.
It's a game that's always changing, always expanding.
E aí, Pedrinho, toma aí troquinho do pão narcisista.
É, velho, pra que o Minecraft 2 esse jogo vai ficar sempre atualizando? Deixa Minecraft, cara. Pra que, galera? Minecraft 2, mano.
Yeah. Like I mentioned, we've been expanding with stories.
Ano que vem tem Minecraft filme, tá, gente? Só avisando. Se quiser ano que vem ou é o 2020, não sei.
Standalone games in the blocky Minecraft style that you know and love, but with brand new stories and new game genres.
Wait, Sax, it sounds like you're saying there might be new games.
Vai ter nova história.
Yeah, that's right, Lydia. There are multiple new projects in the works. And today, we're ready to give you all a peek at one project, which has been very near and dear to the Mojang team.
Opa.
That's true, Sax. We've had a small, passionate, and dedicated team at Mojang working on something truly special.
Ei, lá vai.
I know we're all
uma coisa muito especial.
really excited to finally be able to talk about this project.
Eles vão conseguir, finalmente vão conseguir falar desse projeto.
I'm so proud of what they've been making, and today I'm truly thrilled to show you all the first look.
Ei. Oh, cara.
This is a brand new game by Mojang.
Huh?
It's a reimagining of Minecraft as a completely different experience.
So we've taken the combat mechanics of the core Minecraft game and turned it into an adventure game in which you fight monsters, explore environments, find treasure, and earn even better equipment.
Jogo.
You can play the game by yourself or join a friend's adventure. Up to 4 players can team up and take on bigger challenges.
Meu Deus, não é o que eu tô pensando. 4 jogadores.
Player, but also for everyone else, it's going to be an experience that they've not really done before in the universe.
As a player, you can expect to visit brand new locations, set in environments never before seen in the Minecraft universe. There will be a ton of new mobs that are all unique to the game. And of course, brand new boss mobs.
Não, mentira.
We're so excited to reveal what
Mostra logo!
And to see what you think.
O novo modo? É meme, mano. É fake. É fake, mano. Eita, nós. Lá vai. Não. Major Runner? Survival Games? Essa animação que da hora. Caraca, essa animaçãozinha. É uma mapa de aventura? Ô, louco. Calma aí, é magos, soldados. Não é possível, cara. Que isso, cara? Ah. Minecraft Dungeons, ô louco! É um novo jogo mesmo, é?
How cool is that? This is the beginning of our expansion of the Minecraft universe into new game genres.
It's going to be great, but that's all we have to share today, so stay tuned to Minecraft.net for more details in the future.
Thank you so much, Sax.
Mas é um novo jogo.
At Mojang and Microsoft, we believe in using Minecraft to build a better world. Through education, our joint program with UN Habitat Block by Block, or new initiatives like Coral Crafters, taking Update Aquatic and adding an aspect of making the world better. We've been working to use the game to have a worldwide positive influence. But we're not the only ones who are building a better world. Since the very beginning, Minecrafters have been using the game to impact the world around them. Our new Meet a Minecrafter YouTube series aims to highlight inspiring stories of what people are doing with the game. Let's take a look at our first Minecrafter, Stephen Reed. He's using Minecraft to help give people a new perspective on a very difficult issue by allowing students to have an in-game experience of life as a refugee.
I've always been a believer in teaching the tough stuff. The important thing.
Ele vai mostrar tipo que Minecraft é meio que um refúgio para as pessoas que cometem suicídio. Esse cara cometeu suicídio, eu acho que ele cometeu suicídio, não sei se é ele não. É algo assim, tipo, Minecraft é meio que um refúgio para as pessoas se divertirem, entendeu?
Refugee crisis learning resource. Within Minecraft, and that's a series of lessons that the teachers follow, and a series of Minecraft worlds that the children work within and follow that narrative. You are a refugee. You have just been forced to leave your home because of conflict, and you need to take a journey to try and reach a safe place. At one point, you are trafficked. At another point, you cross a minefield.
E aí, Godenote, tamo junto. Beijinho pra você, tamo junto. É nóis, mano.
So it's ultimately an adventure map wherein, but a very dark adventure where children become refugees.
Quem que sempre é Suécia, né, mano? É Suécia que fala, né?
Först trodde jag bara att det
var meme, né, mano? Sempre foi, velho.
åka till ett annat land, men att det är mer än så. Det är så många mer processer som man inte tänker på. Ja, det är liksom inte bara att fly från landet och så är det över sen. Att de går igenom mycket som man egentligen inte ska behöva gå igenom.
Some of the hardest things I've ever taught, but also I can see how much they love it.
A galera da Suécia é muito bonita, né, mano?
So the ultimate output for me
é muito bonita. Tudo pessoa bonita, nem como.
Is teaching life skills. How do we teach our children to make good decisions about when to take action and what action to take?
Estão falando sobre tipo ensinar sobre decisões futuras para a vida, essas coisas.
In the future, we have to teach our kids empathy.
Ensinar nossas crianças para se entender os outros, entender o mundo em si.
An open heart.
We're incredibly proud of what people around the world have done and continue to do with Minecraft. Empathy, kindness, and discovery have always been a huge part of this community. Minecraft is all about learning from each other and building incredible new things. Whether that's using the game to make a real-world impact, like Stephen Reed is, or creating amazing experiences that can entertain, inspire, and delight you.
Sim.
We've teamed up with Target and
Tá falando sobre
experiências,
coisas para tipo inspirar as pessoas, dar uma luz para eles. Agora vai falar de um novo minigame. Vai fazer um minigame que vai estar free para todo mundo, pro mundo todo.
One step further. Please welcome him to the stage for Grid Runners Live.
Grid Runners, what?
Welcome to Grid Runners Live at Minecon Earth 2018. I am your game master in the little word, also known as Martin, which is a little bit weird to say because if you know anything about the Nox crew, you will know that over the years they've created tons of mini games, tons of game shows, and I've been a contestant. But today we are turning the tables. Let's go and meet the teams. First and foremost, we have the yellow team, Noxite from the Nox crew, Aurelian, who we met earlier on. How are we feeling about this little role switch, huh?
I wouldn't say I was overjoyed, Mike.
No. So let's talk about Grid Runners then. So how long did it take to put together, and what does it contain?
Okay, so the Grid Runners you're going to see today, the part, is just a fraction of the actual full map.
Gotcha.
The full map took us about 3 weeks to make.
Wow.
We're an entire team of people. So
3 semanas para fazer o mapa.
all our sound effects.
You are.
So every time you play a Nox crew map, there'll be a button right at the start. You'll press it and it'll go.
Caraca, vai ter até sons diferentes pro jogo,
pro mapa. He makes everything work using redstone and command blocks.
So you've built this from the ground up. I'm sure you've play tested it. I'm sure you've like got strats. You probably whispered in Yami's ear.
Absolutely.
What sort of time do you think you can nail today?
You know, I think we're a really good team. I'd say we can get it in under 3 minutes.
That's 3 minutes?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, let's see if you can put that to the test. Yellow team at the back of the stage.
Okay.
Let's go over here with the blue team. So this is going to be a series of challenges. There's 5 of them in total. Yami will go first, Amandale will go second, and they're going to leapfrog until they've completed all 5 of them.
Vai, vamos ver como que é esse mapa. Tem minigame que vai estar de graça.
Okay, let's get the countdown going. In 3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
Oh no, it's parkour.
Ô louco, tem um som diferente mesmo.
It's a really simple parkour challenge with a couple of little tricks inside of there.
Okay.
First and foremost, pressure plates and pistons, which is
parkour é de boa, parkour é bebê.
Wow. I think hitting the post here seems to be doing the trick, doesn't it?
Meu Deus, cara, como que é um parkour desse, cara?
No room for failure. You've got to land every single jump to get through this entire part of the course.
Pula direto, cara, ali. Vai, Yami, pelo amor de Deus. Boa.
I'm actually known for being super terrible at parkour.
Really? I genuinely wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, over the top. Now we've got this little sneaky portion.
Oh,
crouch to get around there, and then this is the cool action movie.
Cada por vez.
There it is.
Aí vai mostrar o tempo.
Okay. All right, hit the button. No, Joe, come with me. So we are bringing it into the real world. Instead of playing there, you are going to take these beanbags, knock down each of those zombies. You can throw all the beanbags.
Meu Deus.
Standing will be 5 seconds added onto the clock. Go. First one's out. What?
Yes.
First one's hit. Hey, you get back out of there. Get out of there. Come on.
Yes.
Here we go. Come on. What have we got?
Que isso, cara?
String one.
Caraca, tem uma bola. Aquele ali tá com uma bola.
That works.
What?
Seconds are going to be added onto the clock. And we are on to challenge number 3.
Que loucura, meu.
The painting.
Okay.
Very simple concept. You've got a piece of art on the right-hand side. You have to replicate it on the left-hand side. So don't mirror it, replicate it one for
Tem que
one.
replicar o quadro, galera. O quadro que tá do lado tem que fazer igualzinho, ó. Tá vendo?
Top down if you can. Do those and then do the light blue.
So how many different variations of the paintings are there in this map?
There's 5 different ones you can get in this room.
Okay, and what's this on the scale of difficult?
This one's okay.
This one's all right?
Facinho, vai.
Potentially the yellow team are going to get a really difficult
I
one.
hope they get the hardest
Oh,
one.
meu
Yeah,
Deus.
me too. I'm rooting against
Não
one
colocou,
of them.
não!
So, you do make a
Vai dar lado ali!
mistake, obviously. But we're doing pretty
É
well so
Steve
far.
isso daí.
Looks like there's only a few more blocks
Isso,
left to
volta
go. And with each of these, if you
Isso,
stand on the
boa.
pressure plate, you get awarded enough blocks.
Agora pega o azul,
to do
pega o
every
azul, pega o
single one
azul.
of these paintings, right?
Boa.
Yeah, that's right.
Pretty much, yeah. So we are getting towards the end of
Final
this.
one. Come
4
on.
more blocks.
There we go.
Keep doing, Joe, come back with me. All right. So we know you can do
O que tem
fishing
que
in
fazer,
Minecraft
mano?
with a rod.
Caraca,
You get a
mentira.
bucket. You've got to use these bad boys. There are 5 fish in this tank. Get in there, pull them out, and drop them into that
Não, mas
little
não é
pot.
bicho de... Não é bicho de... Não. Que nojo, cara. Isso é slime?
That's a fish. That works. Here we go.
Meu Deus, é um peixe de verdade, cara.
Come on, what else
É peixe de verdade, meu.
Oh, no. That's a unicorn. What's that doing in there?
Não, não é não.
All right, that one
Não é,
goes
não
back
é.
in. Fish
Não
number
é
3.
possível.
2 more. That's a sock. That's a sock. I don't know why that's in there. There we
Que
go.
nojo, cara. Meu Deus.
Awesome. Yummy. Go, go, go. Fly yourself up and we'll see you in
Ai,
a
que
moment.
nojo,
And
meu
we
Deus
move
do
on
céu,
to
velho.
challenge number 5, which...
Oh no, small parkour.
Small parkour. This time we've got water, ladders, glass panes,
Esse cara
and a
falando parece
very minimal
o...
window to jump.
Okay.
O Preston.
Okay, I'm
Tell you
doing
what, though,
it.
you're
cara de cabelo loiro.
absolutely smashing it. Doing really, really well.
Taking my time.
That's it. Are you a double tap to sprint?
I'm a
or
double
you
tap,
okay,
yeah.
so I'm a button press.
Ai. Não, não é possível, cara.
That's fine. Climb up and go for it again. You've got this.
Can I get up there?
Oh, currently the clock is...
Espaço! Usa o espaço, meu Deus, eu vou chorar.
I think so. Just keep trying to climb. There it is.
Isso, meu. Meu Deus, não é possível. Vou chorar.
Okay,
Boa.
try and make that jump.
Vai, pula, pula. Ai.
É isso, boa. Stop the clock. Finishing in a time of 3 minutes and 8 seconds.
Que nojo.
Blue team, head to the back of the stage. Yellow team, come down to me. And let's see how they fare against that time. How are we feeling? You've now seen the challenges. So are you a parkour like master or not?
No, I got to see Yami do it, but
You just don't know if it's going to work.
this is like my biggest fear, and now it's come true. So here we
And
are.
that wasn't quite under 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's it. There's a little bit of like tension going on. So what time are you
Parkour
predicting for your
facinho,
team
cara.
then?
Under 3 minutes.
The
yeah,
same
under
goal.
3 minutes.
All right, well, I think we just get straight into it and find out if you're full of it or not. So, 3, 2, 1, let's go! And this is your
É o
voice,
mesmo.
right?
Yes.
Ready
it is.
for it? Oh, we didn't trigger.
Oh, no.
Do it,
Climb
boys.
the cliff.
Climb the
Nossa, ela é...
cliff.
Nossa.
So the big sprint jump at the start. Oh, we're
Aí,
skipping
joga
this
melhor.
corner.
Aí, já tá
We're
manjando
skipping the
já.
whole section.
Não, usou pra trás.
That's the payback that I get for
We're trying to blast through. Here we go. Pistons are out. Big sprint jump to be had. Oh, you're going straight for the corner this time.
Ai.
Okay. If I was playing this, I'd be hitting the post every time.
Ah,
It'd be like
a outra foi 3
comedically,
minutos e
like,
8.
just
Ela tem que
keep
fazer menos que
hitting
3
me.
minutos e 8.
So just a ladder to get.
Bom que ela tem a vantagem, pô.
Turn on there.
Ela já sabe como
Okay,
que é o
this is
mapa.
a little smoother than I think Yami's did.
Boa.
So now we've got to sneak around the edge.
O problema é que eu acho que o teclado desse PC deve ser ruim, mano. Não é possível.
Thank you.
That's fine.
Ou não.
I'm piling it on. Oh!
Abre o inventário, véi.
Okay, next time I won't pressure. Zero pressure next time.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
It all went. Okay, maybe
Perdeu
not
já.
under 3 minutes. Maybe 3 minutes.
307.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Still.
Abre o inventário de novo.
Here we go. Into
Não
the
abre
corner.
inventário, meu Deus.
We're back again.
Meu Deus do céu, cara. Eu vou chorar.
Take it
Breathe
easy.
it in. Actually, we have the creator of this game. You
Não,
want?
ela vai conseguir passar esse parkour, eu acredito, mano.
I'll put that pressure on you.
All right. Well,
I think he's already. I guess
you got this this time. You've got this.
Okay.
This is looking strong. Oh,
All right, I'm gonna have you
Okay, fine. Oh, now I'm gonna. It's all gonna go wrong.
The pressure is on. I'm looking over at Avondale. He's
Esse maluco deve jogar,
these
esse maluco
guys.
deve jogar.
How do you sprint?
Aí,
No,
ó.
I'm joking.
Whoa.
Oh,
Ai, usa o shift, cara. Eles não estão usando o shift.
This is so good when you're the game master and not the player.
Yeah, this is
I can
really
enjoy
embarrassing.
It's
this.
so much more nerve-wracking when you have all these people
Yeah.
like looking at your time.
This is 4 or 5 years of me being on the receiving end, and now it's your turn
I've got this.
to grimace. Oh, there
Boa.
we go. He's
Got it.
Okay.
Vai, deu
Let's get the
certo.
drum roll as he goes for the big jump.
No, don't do that.
Pula.
Did it scare you?
Nice, facinho, facinho.
All right.
Boa.
You press the button, and you come with me. Okay, so much like yeah, just as a little bit of revenge, I've slightly modified.
É sério que ele vai ter que jogar em 3 zumbis gigantescos? A força vai ter que ser extrema.
No, get back here. Ready? Go for them. Knock them down.
De primeira. Ô, louco. Nem trolando. Até o outro... o cara ali atrás ficou... Uai, como?
The power in the arm is unreal. All right, once again, copy the painting. All you gotta do is match the picture exactly.
Ah, isso é facinho.
There's a lot of like yellow in this.
Ah, menina tá manjando.
There we go. Oh, you're throwing them all out.
Ô,
This is pro strats.
This is like, yeah.
Tá jogando, tá jogando. Ô, louco! Ô, louco!
This is a big time save.
Jogou que sabe, jogou que sabe.
And here we go with the painting. This one's relatively easy, I think. I think it's easier than their one was.
Mas não, usou a vantagem, tem nem que falar, usou a vantagem. Perdeu já.
The problem's going to be is trying to reach those top ones because you either have to stand at a really specific angle or you're going to have to make a little leap in order to place it down. Only a few more boxes to go.
Look at this.
I literally, in all of the rehearsals we did, nobody did it like this.
I was saving
I'm genuinely surprised about it all.
I was saving it for now.
Cards close to the chest, and is that going to be the final block? There we go, all right. Come along with me, Noxite. Yeah. Slightly bigger.
Mas isso é maior.
We've just scaled everything up.
Where were they hiding this?
So, once again, 5 fish, 2 hands. Let's get them, all right? I'll put this here.
Meu Deus, cara.
Oh, no, I got one. You got one.
O outro pegando, mano. O outro nem querendo pegar com nojo. Ai, a roupa vai ficar toda suja. A roupa vai ficar... Nossa senhora, mano. Nossa, a roupa estragou a roupa, mano. A roupa é mal bonita, cara.
That jacket is ruined.
Caiu.
Oh, there's 3. 2 more left to find. Have you got it? Oh, it's slipping. He's going.
Não cai aí dentro,
Are you
cara.
okay there, friend?
I can't.
You should have brought your goggles.
There's only 4, right?
No, it's 5.
What?
Time's up. Time's up.
4:20.
Oh, no, mate. Everybody come to the center of the stage. Oh, yellow team.
Can I have a towel?
Ready? Oh, yeah, you get a towel. There we go. I'll tell you what, I've got this for myself as well. Look at this. There we go. So, there we go. That is Grid Runners Live. The first team doing it in about 3:08. Yellow team, we couldn't even give you time to finish.
Achei bem nojentinho,
let's talk
sabe?
about how that went. What was the feeling as you saw each
Bem
challenge?
nojentinho.
That is a serious question.
A little bit, rhetorical slightly. So, before we head on out then, thank you so much to all the contestants taking part. Congratulations to the blue team and Noxite. When can people...
Deviam colocar like pra fazer mapa nesse evento. A like é manja.
So, when can people play this game for themselves at home?
So Grid Runners is going to be on the Minecraft Marketplace for absolutely free, and you'll be able to play it right after the show. I'm going to go back.
Vai estar no Realms?
Acho que vai
estar no Realms.
Vai
estar no Realms, então.
No, okay. Yeah, we're going to be slimy the rest of the show. So, thank you very much for watching. We're heading over to Vu now for an update on the votes.
Aí, ó. Vai ter o update dos votos aí do deserto, taiga e savana. Vamos ver como que tá.
No, I completely disagree. There's no way to know who they're going to vote.
A pose aí a
How cute
de outro nome que eu sempre esqueço.
Wait, we're about
Qual é o nome do outro ali da esquerda?
Well, hello there. So, yeah, I think
gente.
it's time to
Se vai
vote.
ter esse mob na savana ia ser sensacional, velho.
Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, the game
Suricato,
show. Yes,
boa.
the game show. I really just want to see that one more time.
Caraca. Ele jogou demais ali. Ah, tadinho, cara. Os caras fizeram mais fundo, velho. Que mancada. Que nojo, cara. Que é isso? Ah!
Oh, poor Stefan. I hope he's learned his lesson. Perhaps next time he makes an awesome minigame, he'll have to wonder if we will bring him up on the Minecon stage again to play out his game in real life.
In real
so,
life.
Back to the vote. I was chatting with my own co-hosts earlier, and we just can't decide which biome will win your support and votes. Maybe we should review them once more. We have the taiga, a cooler climate full of spruce trees, and sometimes wolves. Not to mention a great place to
vai dando, vai ter raposa e lobo, mano. Lobo já tem. Será que tem como você pegar... Não, imagina. Pegar a raposa e domesticar, velho.
Next up is the savannah. A warm and peaceful place to wander around, especially if you like tall grass. If the savannah is your choice, after the update, you'll be able to sit under the mighty baobab while staring fascinatingly at termites running around their mounds as ostriches just hang around. And finally, we have the desert. Often thought of as just sandy, barren lands. If you vote for this biome, you'll be rewarded with a refreshing oasis, the cool shade of beautiful palm trees, while meerkats, who confusingly are not at all cats, scurry all around you. What will you choose? How can you choose? With such amazing options, the decision is a tough one. If I were you, I'd get all my friends on my side and vote right now.
Savana tem o cupim e o outro lá, de cabeça pra si. Taiga tem raposa. E deserto tem o suricato.
Make your mark on the future of Minecraft and the future of your exploration of the amazing worlds in the game. Can puppets use Twitter?
Tá perguntando, ele perguntou se nossos bichinhos podem usar Twitter.
How to start making your own videos, or do you wish you could take your video making to the next level? Long ago, I used to make videos on YouTube, and while I did have awesome pink hair, I really wish I would have had some of the great tips coming up in this next segment. Next up, we have Big B teaching you how to create authentic videos.
Opa! Imagina, será autêntico? Autêntico vídeos.
What's going on, guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Stats. To help you understand me a bit better of who I am and the person I've become, I will take you back to the beginning.
O nome do cara é
My
como
name's
que é?
Anthony, and I was born and raised in North Carolina. I have 2 older sisters, 2 brothers, 1 older than me, and 1 younger than me. Yep, I'm the middle child. Like some families, I never had the opportunity to grow up with my mom and dad under the same roof. My parents divorced when I was about 2 years old, but I would always visit my mom on the weekends. Me and my brothers live with my dad and my grandmother, and my sisters with my mom. It was always exciting to see them, and of course, sad when the weekend was over. Looking back, my family struggled financially, but my dad would use his last to make sure his sons were happy. That's just the type of dad he is. And it just so happens that we were big video game fans, including my dad. So we will always play games together, and that's where it all started.
Falando da vida dele, falando que tipo o pai adorava jogar junto com os filhos.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Anthony.
Ele é o Anthony, entendi.
And I want to talk to you today about building a channel and hopefully inspire
ele vai fazer o tips lá que ele tinha falado antes. Ele vai falar sobre como que é o canal, etc, e jogar, etc.
I'm not slimy anymore. So yeah, we've known each other for a few years, right? Years now, right? We've met at Mindvention. We've done content together and some SMPs together. And today we're talking about how you got started in your journey. So of course, we need to look at the start of that journey, don't we?
Yeah, I've been dreading this moment.
One of your first ever videos.
Primeiro vídeo.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Anthony, or Big B Stats, and today I want to talk to you guys about just some upcoming updates, some other things like that. This is like my very first vlog kind of a thing, so I'm kind of new to this whole aspect of it. Not really sure if I'm looking at you or outside my window or something like that. The sun is like super bright.
There it is, mate. Yeah.
Mano, todo primeiro vídeo é assim,
we
cara.
all start somewhere. I can remember actually making that, which was just, it's crazy to think now that I'm here and then I can remember being in that room making that video. But we're all in this together and we all start somewhere. So with that being said,
Tá perguntando que ele começa, tipo, todos começam de algum jeito.
Hi everybody, I'm in the Littlewood, also known as Martin,
Meu
and I'm
Deus.
just going to test out my new camera. And it's now leveled out.
This is my first vlog.
Nossa,
my name's Chad.
Nossa, muito estranho, velho. Muito diferente do que atual.
Tiamos Kai with another video log.
Caraca, eu tô falando, época 2011 é época de gótico, cara.
Which I'm really impressed with actually.
Hey everybody, it's Ori,
começou mais bonitinho.
and Game as you call me. I just had my 600th tweet. Isn't that so exciting?
Hi, I'm Minecraft Chick, and this is my
very first daily Minecraft video show. I don't even know how I walk.
Não é possível.
It's so good. I remember pretty much everybody from back then, and it's just really interesting seeing them then and seeing how we've all kind of gotten to here now. So I started because I had a load of different things that I enjoyed doing that sort of fed into YouTube. But how did you start videos?
Esse cara não mudou nada.
So I started because
Esse daí não mudou,
I've always loved video
cá,
games.
mesma
I
cara.
can just remember being, in my same house. All my brothers were all in different rooms playing the same game on like LAN.
Yeah, like a LAN party.
I just enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I always would also find tricks in video games. So what I did is I was always looking up tutorials. How do you do this? How do you do that? And it was sometimes explained very long. And then I kind of thought, hey, this could be explained in 5 minutes. So I kind of felt that I could do it better. And I kind of took that step.
Não sei, Guilherme. Tô pensando qual Biome eu vou votar, cara.
The content that you personally enjoyed. So you weren't doing it for fame or money. Or...
O melhor começo foi do Jazz Ghost. Jazz apareceu, depois eu vou ver se eu não passar aí.
And I'm still shy now. I'm shy doing this right now. But I love it, and that's why I'm here today.
Exactly. You've got to do anything creative because you have a passion for it, not for any kind of alternate reason. I combine passions. At the time, I was playing loads of video games as a kid. I started trying to do some radio presenting stuff, and then I started making videos about regular vlogs. And I just sort of combined all those passions because passion just drives everything, doesn't it?
That's the key. Passion is so key, and I think if you have passion, then that kind of sparks the creativity.
Ele tá falando sobre canal no YouTube, ele tá falando que você tem que ter paixão, você tem que ter amor pelo que você faz, etc, entendeu?
There is no box, and there's no limit to being creative. So just be as creative as you can, and just take that step forward and go for it.
I think as soon as you start trying to limit yourself, you're kind of impeding your own creativity, aren't you? Just be yourself, just try out different things, see what works, what doesn't. But we need a way of capturing it, don't we? So we need to talk practicalities on making content.
With that being said, so every day, today, everyone has a phone.
Yeah,
and it has a great camera,
Todo mundo
great
tem
mic.
phone.
You see this post
Todo
all the
mundo.
time.
Yeah, I see that, but I don't see how you can play a video game when you're doing that.
Não, mas o Jazz ia aparecer mesmo.
I can play with one hand.
No. I think you should pull out something like this. They're pretty affordable, just little tripods.
That's not bad to use. I can remember actually using one of these, and
Taiga
if it didn't match my height, you can use things like books to also match to make sure it's
Galera que é
level with
raposa,
you.
mano. Raposa é muito legal, né,
I used to
velho?
use books and plant pots and I even know people who use a selfie stick nowadays, just planted in something. It's so smart.
They plant a selfie stick.
Yeah.
And with lighting.
Yeah.
Now in our early videos, you can see I had too much light.
We had a lot of
light. Eu já tive uma dessa também,
But
mano.
daylight is not
Igualzinho,
bad.
mano.
Daylight
Igualzinho.
as long as it's day, of course.
Yeah.
But a desk lamp is also perfect. Make sure it's not too close, not too far, but just enough to be seen. Dark videos are hard to see, so again, make sure you're seen.
You want to make sure as well that you don't put the light directly behind your camera, because otherwise you're going to have the shape of your phone, and you're just going to have this huge rectangle in your face.
It's just a shadow there.
Yeah. Here's half of me, everybody.
Is he wearing shades or?
Yeah, futuristic glasses.
Mano, se colocar atrás da câmera, se colocar atrás da câmera vai ficar
also very good too. You can just make sure
uma parte preta, shadow, né, que é uma sombra da parte da câmera.
It can pick up everything though.
Exactly.
If you've got a little brother or sister who's running around in the background, it's probably going to hear them.
Definitely.
So something like this is really good, right?
Perfect. Just make sure this isn't too close.
I've
also had one of these. I've been through all of this stuff. Make sure this isn't too close because again, you want to be heard, but not too much.
Yeah, exactly.
É PX, certeza. Eu vi ali a imagem. Turtle Beach.
You need when going into it. With audio, it can be quiet and you can always boost it. But getting rid of that, the little crackly sound you hear when it's too loud.
Exactly.
That's that. So I know that I mentioned earlier I came from radio into YouTube. So I was really unconfident in front of the camera to begin with. Did you find the same or?
Big time. I'm very, very shy, again. And the one important thing I learned is really looking into the lens. That's very important. We spend most of our days in our room looking into a lens.
Tinha a câmera, eu não olhava pra câmera. Eu olhava às vezes pro programa, olhando pra mim mesmo, em vez de olhar pra câmera. A gente começou a fazer vlog. Olha pra câmera, pelo amor de Deus. Tem youtuber até hoje com 1 milhão, 2 milhões e não olha pra câmera, mano. É impressionante, cara. É sério, velho. Olhem pra câmera quando for fazer vlog, pelo amor de Deus, cara. Fica muito estranho.
I just used to talk for the sake of talking, which probably wasn't any kind of value to the video. I'd record for 20 minutes and I'd go, I need to talk through the whole thing. But now I can record 40 minutes, chop it down to 10 if I'm doing something that's not so interesting, or even if I just say something that's just no one cares about that.
Exactly.
You can just get it out. And editing is really the magic of making videos.
Que é Taiga,
you can
né,
add
mano?
music
Essa banda é legal, gente.
and make everything kind of a bit more enchanting or intense. But you got to make sure you can be heard over said music.
Don't make the music louder than your voice.
Otherwise you'll be screaming like you're at a concert.
Yeah, exactly.
No one's going to be able to hear you. So we've started making content. What's kind of next after that?
Next after that is just being consistent. Consistency is super important, and consistency builds trust. I remember me being a kid, and let's say I would come home every Wednesday, and I knew like a particular show that I loved would be on every Wednesday, 2 p.m. I would expect that.
Consistência em horário. Coisa que eu não tenho, mas futuramente vai ter por causa de editor. Você tem consistência quando soltar vídeo, sempre no horário, pra quando a criança chegar da escola, ela vai lá e assiste no horário, vê que saiu o vídeo do cara e assiste, entendeu? Tendo consistência e frequência é a melhor coisa, cara.
That kind of sets me off. Like when I turn on the camera and I say my intro, that is what really gets me into the zone.
So one thing that I noticed as time went on and I started to experiment with my content is that as much as I was starting to be regular and consistent with my videos, I started to notice that I would like panic myself if it has to be like every Wednesday. But you've got to allow yourself some breathing room. Some videos will, exactly. Some videos will take 10 minutes. Some of them will take 10 hours.
I got a great YouTube tip. Subscribe to Obstacle on this Snooter.
Hi, we made it to the compilation, Mum.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello, every channel. So no, let's go back to it then. So we were talking about consistency. Some
Compilations de zoeiras da Minecon, vai ter ele deu oi, só isso.
But you've got to be patient with yourself, right?
Patience is super key.
Yeah.
And I can remember me like being at Minecon Orlando. And what happened at Orlando is I showed up.
Se for sair o Hurt, só ano que vem.
So you really gotta. So what I did is I almost took that as motivation.
Foi que nem o do Phantom. O Phantom demorou até o ano depois quando saiu da Minecon. Foi em janeiro, eu acho. Janeiro não. Foi em abril, cara. Demorou.
But it didn't just happen overnight. It just sort of like gently made its way there, didn't it?
Definitely. Nothing happens overnight.
No, nothing does.
Isso foi abril ou maio.
Talking about patience and stuff with yourself, you often have to have patience with your viewers as well.
Exactly.
There will be some people who will comment some nice things and some not so nice.
Exactly, and that's the thing. You need to know the difference between criticism, like constructive criticism, and just mean comments. So like for an example, when I made videos, like I would say like a lot of times. You can get a comment that says, hey, Big B, maybe you say like too many times. That's constructive criticism rather than someone just saying...
They're trying to help you iron out like the kinks
exactly.
or
and you can use that to improve.
Exactly.
Not someone just saying like, hey, this is the bad video. So you can always block the haters. It happens to all of us.
Literally, every single person who's uploaded a video ever.
Tem tanto hater no meu canal, velho, que os haters comentam e ficam até tristes porque nunca aparece a maioria.
We all have a right to be here, and that doesn't matter regardless race, gender, religion.
É tudo bloqueado as palavras que a maioria deles falam.
We're all in this together.
And we're all here to have
Então,
fun.
eles comentam, parece pra eles que eles comentaram, mas não tá aparecendo pra ninguém.
Enjoying the process.
Então eles estão falando sozinho.
Think of it as an adventure.
Yeah,
really. It's
every video is a new one.
Exactly. You have an opportunity to bring people together, inspire people, create a community. So what I did is
poderia colocar os três, né, Fest? Na moral. Mas não é assim.
So my advice for anyone that's wanting to start their own channel would be to just enjoy it.
Try and be unique. Be original. Try to upload consistently.
Do what you love.
To never give up. You stick with it.
Don't compare yourself to other channels.
Isso. Né? Não se compare a outros canais.
To show everybody your true self.
Have confidence, make friends, and enjoy your time on YouTube.
Gente, amigos de verdade, né, no YouTube. Amigos de verdade, por favor.
Don't wait for anything.
Não pessoas que se interessam só porque você é grande.
Be so wholeheartedly and unapologetically yourself. You don't have to put on a show, you don't have to be something you're not. Your personality is enough, and as long as you're having fun,
seja você mesmo, velho.
watching.
Tem muita gente que não é você, não é a pessoa no vídeo. Muita gente. Não é pouca, é muita gente. Eu posso dizer com certeza que eu sou quem eu sou no vídeo, mano.
Nothing happens overnight. Be bold, be creative, and most importantly, be you.
Be you. Boa. Gostei dessa parte da Minecon.
Minecraft is not just for playing. Minecraft is for learning. Some
É
teachers
YouTuber?
say, well,
não,
they're just gonna play. They're not playing. They are learning, but in
Da hora,
a
da
fun
hora.
way. So that is
É tipo uma professora tipo de educação e tecnologia.
De Minecraft, es como para mucha gente un sueño que lo hayan hecho,
Que da hora,
lo
ó,
hayan incluido
Bob
en el
Esponja.
currículum oficial de la escuela. Muy padre.
We have found that actually working with Minecraft has actually helped them
E
develop.
nossa, velho, sério mesmo? Aí, na moral, as escolas agora estão deixando você jogar Minecraft pra aprender, mano. Aí eu quero voltar pra escola, não é possível.
Just
Tá
a couple
doido.
of months ago, we were part of
Pô,
this
tá lá pra
incredible
primeira
program
série,
named
mano.
Coral Crafters. With that, we were helping the environment in our
Não, espanhol
country,
muito
well,
fácil, gente,
actually
pelo amor de Deus.
worldwide, to create a coral reef.
Era uma missão, né, pra fazer um coral um recife de coral, entendeu?
Ô,
louco, olha o cara ali. Ah, eu vi isso. Galera, pra quem não sabe, teve um bagulho que a galera do México lá, da tecnologia, eles construíam a construção deles e eles vão lá e faziam lá no local deles, né? Os caras construíam um bagulho assim e jogaram no Recife do México. Um monte de construção, não foi só isso, foi mais. Tinha um Creeper, tinha um Steve, tinha um monte. Fica lá por anos, até com aquela construção que eles fizeram, passando em torno de uns 30, 40 anos, aquilo vai ficar cheio de coral. Vai ficar lindo, porque vai ficar no formato do zumbi, daquele bicho que ele fez, do Creeper, entendeu? Vai ficar muito da hora, velho. Taiga ganhou. Sério não?
We have amazing educators across the world using Minecraft education to inspire their students.
Taiga ganhou, mano. Deserto foi bem pra trás mesmo.
The first voting poll is about to close. Don't forget to vote and pick which biome gets worked on next. Last year at Minecon Earth, we introduced the features of the Update Aquatic. Since it's been released, it's been one of our most loved updates.
Vou twittar.
Underwater became a magical place where anything can happen.
Ah, the ocean.
What a grand venue. O oceano. Um vasto espaço de nada. Paz e tranquilidade. Ah, update aquático. Mais um update aquático? Não, Dolphins já tinha, que é golfinhos. Ah, que bonitinho, cara. Ah, que legal. Os navios afundados, que da hora. Ô, louco. Oh, God, a survivor. Ah, os urso polar, mano, ficou da hora, bem feito pro absurdo, mano, olha isso. Por que tem um porco no gelo, mano? Spawnou errado, mano. Caraca, mano, que bem feito esse vídeo, mano. What the hell, mano? Ah, é melhor.
Oh, I suppose a lively ocean is a lovely ocean after all.
He cares Minecraft games sold separately. Available now, Minecraft Net.
Best of luck to you, little guy.
Best of luck to you, little guy. Por que tem um porco no gelo,
I hope
velho?
that guy does find his way home safely. We've come to one of my favorite moments at any Minecon.
Eu votei no deserto, cara.
The costume contest. And we have here on stage our 3 costume contest finalists.
Que isso?
All of these have incredible builds, as you say, when it comes to these fantastic costumes.
Esse zumbi feliz,
so first, I have Leo. How are you doing, Leo?
Good.
And inside of there is actually a person. Lean, how are you doing in there?
I'm doing good.
A criança
She's having a
feliz.
great time in there. Lean, actually, I heard it's your birthday. How old are you?
I'm 11.
11, 11 anos, cara. É muito criança, velho. É muito bebezinho,
Where are
velho.
both of you from?
We're from France.
France, all the way from France. Was that worrisome traveling with your
França, mano.
costume?
O cara é da França. Cadê a Suzy no eventozinho, meu
A little bit
irmãozinho?
difficult? Okay, and I can see that there's some
Mano, os
movement.
caras vieram da França com essa...
Jockey
Mano,
can flap
foi
its
difícil
wings
trazer isso daí, não é possível.
and move its arms. You're doing a great, Lean, inside of there. And what was your inspiration for creating this costume?
Well, Minecraft.
Minecraft was the inspiration. Good answer. Great job. This is absolutely fantastic. Give them some love.
Esse vai ganhar, mano. Desde que dá pra andar, olha as perninhas ali. Ele vai andar, mano. Yeah. As crianças é mó triste, mano.
And why a rabbit? Why did you choose a rabbit?
I have no clue.
You have no clue? Give us a little bit of a sign that you're actually in there. Can you give us some movement? Now, this is something you would not take like on the street. This is something you just
Não
keep
consegue
at your
andar
house.
com o bagulho.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Só fala yeah, mano.
rabbit eat?
Yeah,
What is its,
velho. Oh,
favorite
meu
lunch?
Deus, cara. Que eu...
Vegan stuff.
Vegan stuff.
Ah, o que você
It's a
come?
vegan
Vegan
rabbit.
stuff.
Thank you so much, Daphne.
Parabéns,
Give her some
mano.
love.
Parabéns, muito bom.
And finally, we have Misha.
O
Misha, where are
Blaze,
you
mano.
from?
South Africa, it's a great country.
A great country, and is a
Da
Blaze
África,
your
cara.
favorite
Da
mob?
África.
Not really, it's kind of annoying.
What? What is
É
your
uma
favorite,
garota?
though?
Wolf.
A wolf?
Wolf.
Why do you build a wolf?
It was last year's number 3.
É.
Your blaze looks absolutely incredible.
legal, velho.
Now,
Ficou legal.
I can see here that it glows in the dark. So if we wouldn't mind asking production to turn down the lights so we can see it actually has lights included underneath the mask on every single of the blaze parts. Absolutely incredible. All of these builds are great. Great. And they should be so proud. All of you are
Qual desses três, gente?
finalists.
Primeiro o zumbi, segundo é o coelho e o terceiro é o Blaze. Qual dos três vocês votam? Eu acho que o melhor real foi o zumbi. O zumbi tá mais arrumadinho, mano. O coelho tá mais rasgadinho. Falei, ganhou. É óbvio.
There you go. Oh, sorry, lean in there. Give us some mob action. Give us some mob action. Nah. Shock. Now we're gonna talk
Ah, choque, entrou em choque. A criança entrou em choque, mano. What the fuck, mano. As crianças não tancam não, velho. As crianças ficam com muito medo, mano. Menino de 11 anos quase chorando lá.
The first vote are in. Now is when we say goodbye to one of the biomes, the one that received the least amount
vão tirar o
of votes.
deserto. Não ganhou, a Taiga não ganhou ainda. A Taiga não
I
ganhou.
would ask for a drum roll, but I'm far too excited to wait. Drum rolls can sometimes feel like they go on for ages. Meanwhile, all you really want is to hear the results. Why spend all that time?
Vai ter duas
making
etapas.
meaningless noise?
O deserto vai ser
Just
quicado
give
e vai
the
ser
people
savana
what
versus
they want.
Taiga.
At least that's what I say. Oh, what the heck? You know what? Drum rolls are cool. Drum roll, please. And the biome
That will not be updated first.
the one
Desert.
with the least
Tchau,
amount
deserto.
of
Tá bom.
votes is the desert.
Tá, mano.
Sorry,
meu
buddy.
Deus,
Better
velho.
luck next time. I have to admit, I was already imagining the desert sands between my toes, the sun shining on my hat, and the palm trees swaying in the wind. But oh well, desert's out. Let's have a look at the 2 remaining biomes that you prefer over the nice, warm, vacation-y biome
Taiga
that
e
is the
savana.
desert.
Vamos ver.
Are you the type of player who likes to play it cool? Do you enjoy the sweet taste of berries and rich but sometimes dangerous
Weird
wildlife?
yeah.
Then you'll
Raposa e
love
lobo.
the taiga and its sizable fox population. Or maybe you're all about the homely warmth of the desert, but don't like the sand creeping in everywhere. Then clearly, the ostrich-rich savanna is the
savana
biome for you.
É um desertinho
So,
upado,
the
né, mano?
community has spoken, and your 2 favorites remain.
Only one.
Can
Ah,
win the
tá.
final vote, however.
Tá bom,
and be
cara. Já
first
sabemos
to
que a Taiga vai
receive an
ganhar. Os caras tá
extreme
flodando lá na
biome
Taiga.
makeover. Remember, make sure that you're logged in and go to the official Minecraft Twitter account @Minecraft. We've just opened a brand new poll, and only the taiga and savanna are options. Even if you've already voted,
Voltou, começou
remember,
outro.
this is a new
Começou outro
vote
voto lá.
with the
Deserto
2
ou Taiga?
remaining options.
Savana, quer dizer, Taiga ou
Choose your
savana?
favorite and click the little
Eu
circle.
juro, eu vou de savana.
Your vote will be cast,
E eu tenho
and
certeza
you
que
will
não vai
be part
ser, sabe?
of history
Taiga
as
já vai ganhar,
someone
mano.
who helped
Já
shape
provou
the
que chegou a
development of
60%, cara.
So get
Taiga
over
chegou a
there and
60%,
cast
isso
your
prova que,
vote
tipo,
now.
quando for
This final
contra a
poll is
savana,
only open
obviamente,
for a
a Taiga vai
limited amount
ganhar.
of time.
Mano, a Taiga
Then
só... Mano...
stay tuned because
Galera, a
later
Taiga
in
só vai
the
ter,
show,
tipo,
Jens and Agnes will reveal
raposa.
the winner, as well as some other awesome things about upcoming updates.
Mas bom que eles falaram que vai ter outros updates no vencedor, então vai vir primeiro raposa, mas depois vai começar a encher mais de coisa na Taiga.
Welcome Aurelian back to the stage.
Ô, louco. Tudo arrumadinho.
Amazing. We all costume changed for you. Chad did it, so like, if he gets a cool costume, I want one too.
I'm really impressed. I need to up my game next year.
Yeah.
You might not all know this, but Aurelian and I
Taiga vai
met
ganhar mesmo,
back
galera.
in
Taiga win.
2013 at Minecon in Orlando.
Yep.
And
Orlando.
since then we've become friends. We've made videos together.
Sang in one.
Eu quero saber quando vai ter um evento num só local, ô Minecon, que vai ter capa da Minecon, que não vai ter de novo este ano.
without
wouldn't have
Minecraft.
at all.
I know that it's really
Coloca
important
pirata,
to you,
mano.
but
Faz uma
how
atualização
big
no
of
mar
a
aí,
role
coloca
has
pirata,
Minecraft
mano. Mob de
played in
pirata, a
helping
gente
you
precisa de
form
pirata,
friendships?
mano. Tem uns
So,
barcos afundados e não tem
basically, I'm here
pirata.
because of Minecraft. The friends that I've met, the people
Por
that
favor.
encouraged me to get into YouTube
Olha com uns
and making
skeleton
videos and live
pirates, uns
streaming,
villagers
and even all the
piratas,
way up into
uns
the job that I have
zumbis
today,
pirata,
is
tudo
all
isso daí,
because I
mano. Tá
started
ótimo.
playing Minecraft way back in 2011.
That is really incredible. So
Yeah.
what are we about to see?
Vamos
So
ver.
we talked about being friends and making friends. There are people from all around the world of all different backgrounds who come together and play Minecraft together and become
Together.
friends. So I brought 3 sets of friends to
Hey.
Minecon with me, and we're gonna actually see how much they know about each other.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Take it away, Aurelian.
Thanks. Before we get started, though,
Três
we are
amigos.
going to meet our contestants. Hello, contestants.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Are you guys excited?
Super
Yes.
excited.
Good. Well, let's start with some introductions for all 3 sets of you.
Hã?
Ifat and Anat, you guys run Toya, which I actually got to play one of the maps that you guys made called Gorilla Adventure, where you highlight
Gorilla
the adventures
Adventure. Olha, elas
of
fizeram
a woman named Diane Fossey.
Toya
What
Play, é um
inspired
canal no
you to
YouTube,
do
Toya Play, deixa eu dar uma
maps
olhada.
like that?
Fizeram um canal de... Fizeram
We think that Diane
mapa de
Fossey,
gorila.
she's an amazing ape researcher, and we thought it will be super cool to explore the kids for her world. And first of all, we love gorillas, so we want to create ones.
Was a good opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah. Good reason to make a map, right?
Minecraft,
Yeah.
and especially the baby ones, which are
Yeah,
super cool.
they were so cute.
Yeah.
Caraca, é um canal pequenininho, gente.
Female-led studio.
O canal Toy é um canal bem pequeno
we
mesmo,
do
de
worlds
construção do
and
Minecraft.
skins on the marketplace, and they're all inspired, you know, by the achievements of amazing
Tem vários
women
mapas que eles
who
fizeram
changed
mesmo.
their world. So
Que
we
legal.
want the girls to become the heroes, just like boys can be heroes. So this is what we do.
Que legal, que legal.
That's awesome. We are so excited to have you guys here today, and we're going to learn a little bit more
É sério, o canal
about you
delas
later.
tem, pelo que eu
But
vi
our
ali,
next set of
200 inscritos.
contestants, CPK and Lauren Z-Side.
Hello.
Welcome. I am personally really excited to have you guys here because aside from me, my daughter actually watches your videos because you guys get to make Minecraft content together, and that's pretty
Callum
rad
and Lauren.
for people who are friends, right?
It is. It's
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
So where can people find you
Siapekai.
two making videos?
Well, right now, currently, our current series are the Deep End, where we explore vanilla Minecraft for once and all of the aquatic updates. And then we also do One Life right now, where we only have 1 life in Minecraft, and if we die in Minecraft, we're out of the server and the series.
So with all of this
Hardcore.
Minecraft you two played together, you guys should know so much about each other.
Yeah, we're best friends. We're the dynamic duo, people call us, actually.
Well, we're going to see compared. And our final set. Ah, he laughs. He laughs.
But
Our-
do your
Ah,
outfits
os caras tá com a camisa da Authentic ali, mano. Ali, ó.
Oh yeah, there's a trend. Never mind.
I'm going to take a point away already. That was
What?
not
Thank
good.
you.
Oh.
Actually, we got to learn a lot about your friendship earlier in your segment, but a lot of people may not know that Martin and I actually go way back, and
Yeah.
Martin is the reason why I'm here today, because I was out looking for people to say, come play on my Minecraft server, and I
play on my
messaged
Minecraft
you on
server.
Twitter, I think it
Yeah.
was,
Come play
and
my
you were like,
Minecraft
yeah,
server.
cool, like, let's do something together, let's live stream. I didn't even know that there was a whole
That was even
world
a
of
thing.
people that like made videos and people who watch videos, because I was just alone playing Minecraft. And so you got me encouraged. You taught me like pretty much everything I know, and now we're here.
That's a big claim.
Ah.
You're responsible for Aurelian,
So when
apparently.
things go wrong, it's Martin's fault.
My fault.
Ah.
I'm down 1 point and everything's my fault. Check.
But I love you, and I'm glad you're here.
That's fine. I can deal with that.
All right, let's get started. So before we came here to Minecon, we actually
Ela é fãzinha
asked
dele.
all 3 sets of friends some questions about themselves, about their experiences in Minecraft, and about the things that they like. And so now we're going to go group by group and see
Taiga
how
ganha,
much
galera.
you
Taiga
know
ganha.
about each other. Ready? Think
Ready?
you're going to do good?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, we're going to start with you guys. Ifat and Anat, we asked Anat what her favorite memory of your friendship was.
Lá vai.
What do you think she said?
This one is easy.
It's easy? Okay.
I think so. Way back, like 12 years ago, we were working together, and we actually gave birth in the same day.
You had your babies on the same day.
Not the same hospital, but
Not the same.
Yeah.
I mean, I think so you guys like worked together. You were friends together. You had your babies together. Is that the right answer?
Ah, cos-
That's so easy.
Na
It's
mi-
so
tá
easy.
trolando.
You gave birth on the same day. That's incredible.
Que da hora,
You guys
cara.
are 1 for 1. Callum and Lauren.
How do we follow?
How do you follow that?
You can't.
You can't.
Tiveram bebês no mesmo dia,
Get
mano.
this question
Obviamente não foi no mesmo
right, though, okay? You may
hospital
not be
como ela
as good
falou.
friends, but you can still get this one right. Callum, we asked Lauren to describe herself as a Minecraft block. And what do you think she said?
I think this is what I would describe her as, so I hope she thinks the same.
Okay.
I think she's a little diamond.
Aww.
I thought you were going to be mean and say like dirt or something.
I would never.
Ô, louco.
What did you say?
Obsidian.
What does that mean?
Because it's purple. Come on, Callum.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
so-
you're all wearing purple. You know, well, it's an honorary point because it was very sweet. Very good friends.
That was very
We'll take it.
Martin and Bigby.
Yeah. Yep. We once sneezed at the same time. Just want to put that one out.
Off.
Yeah,
That's not even close. That's not even.
That's all we've got.
Yeah.
And no one can prove that's true. Anyway, Bigby, we asked Martin
Bigby.
if you were to play a round of Minecraft survival games with your wonderful co-hosts, who do you think would be left standing?
Well,
So who do you think Martin would say is left standing?
it would be you. Well,
What did it?
what? No, it would be me.
Now, I feel like we should still get a point because the words match.
Boa, boa. Tá certo, pô. Tipo, deu uma junção.
I think that's pretty
Ele,
good.
mas também
Actually,
é ele.
you.
Nossa, bugou,
did you?
bugou.
No. Oh, I never meant you.
I think the same.
Yeah,
There's like a
pretty much.
benefit to that.
11 minutos e
So
tantos.
Eva and Anat, you guys, we learned now you gave birth together. You guys have been friends for a really long time, but how did you make the transition into being friends to starting to make Minecraft content together? What did that look like?
So I think we wanted, our kids to have equal opportunities as they grow up, and we thought that Minecraft is the perfect game to do that. Wanted to do storytelling and adventures. So it was just,
Não, Minecraft é jogo aberto, cara. Mano, falar que o jogo tá morrendo é impossível, cara. Minecraft é o jogo que vai existir pelo universo inteiro, mano.
Pretty awesome.
I hope
You need
O
to
Notch é um deus, mano. Notch criou o melhor jogo do mundo, mano.
We will for sure. Callum and
Jogo
Lauren,
infinito.
That does.
you guys were friends before or after you started making videos?
Because of.
Because of.
So, like, how do you just randomly message someone and be like, let's make videos?
I think that's-
How does that happen?
That's like the hardest part, right? But like we
Yeah.
have mutual friends and we were on some series together and it just kind of came to a point where like, hey, should we try filming? And like I'd seen a bunch of Lauren's videos. I think we have a really similar sense of humor. And then she agreed to make some videos with me. And then that means we're friends. And now I just won't let go. So
You're stuck as friends for forever.
that's how it works.
That's
Forever.
amazing. Martin, baby, I don't have any questions for you because we've
Esses dois são um casal, não é
we
possível.
love you, but we already know. It's great. Okay, we're gonna do one more round. Okay, this is your chance to redeem yourselves.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we'll start with you guys again. Anat, we asked Ifat which hostile mob she would keep as a pet. So which mob?
That's difficult.
Não.
Okay, so
Estão
if
perguntando
we
qual
would
vai ser o mob
have
que poderia
hostile
ser
cockroaches, I would go for them.
Okay.
No, we don't.
um pet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go for spider.
Okay.
Because even if we have them in the studio, the real ones walking around, she would just go pick them out, set
spider.
them free.
Okay.
The other one is screaming on the other side of the room,
So-
but I would
Spider.
So she said spider. What did you say?
Spider.
Spider.
É, essas daí não tem como não. Essas daí.
Oh, that's awesome! You guys are 2 for 2. No one can beat them. I just want, they're like my new favorite set of friends, so there's no choice. We'll see. You guys can pick this up now, okay?
Here we go.
Lauren, we asked
Vai ser mesmo,
Callum
Troll.
what
Minecraft
his
Universe,
biggest
Minecon
fear
Universe.
was in Minecraft.
10 minutos pra Taiga ganhar.
Wait, what's that
Lauren,
look for?
Lauren, well, let's see what Lauren. Lauren, what did you say his biggest fear in Minecraft was?
I really wasn't sure, so I said witches because they're pretty terrible.
Witches are terrible. Callum, you have this strange look on your face. What did you say?
Não é o
I got
It.
the question wrong.
What? What?
So I thought it was in my life, so I put failure.
Oh my God. Are you scared of witches?
Yeah, they're pretty terrifying.
Then it counts.
Right.
Yay! You okay? All right, Martin, baby, this is your last opportunity
Let's do it.
Yeah.
to get this one right.
Okay.
Martin,
Yeah.
Martin.
this should be the easiest question.
Oh, don't say
Ah,
that.
vai ser fácil.
We asked Bigby what his favorite snack was.
Eita.
I mean, we've even had evidence of this already today. Yeah. It 100% has to be cookies.
Cookies.
Comida que ele mais gosta.
It's part of your brand, like I mean, cookies, right?
There's a massive pile of them backstage.
Yeah.
Or there was.
Ele, né? Falando o Big
You're
B.
wrong. That's the way the cookie crumbles. It's actually...
Gummy bears?
Gummy bears? What?
Mas no próprio vídeo ele tava com um monte de cookie, velho. O Big B, velho. Como que não é? É cookie, cara. Tá zoando.
Gummy bear.
All right, boys.
Oh, no.
We know you're so good friends. Everybody here is good friends. We would encourage everybody at home to try this with their friends. Ask them some questions. See if you can get them right.
O deserto perdeu,
And we
cara.
hope
Já
that
era.
you guys
O
enjoyed it.
deserto já foi
Everyone,
embora,
let's give a
gente.
final round of applause for our amazing guests. Lydia, we'll take it back to you.
Lydia.
Thanks, Aurelian. I think we're going to have to try a version of that in the office to see how well everyone knows each other. And
Vai
I'm
dar
not sure
ruim.
about Big B's
Não faz isso
survival game
não.
skills, but I know
Vou ficar
that
tudo de
Martin
bravão.
used to win
Ninguém vai
all
saber
the
de
time,
nada.
like every server that I was on, so my money's on him. It's hard to describe how much Minecraft has changed things for so many of us. When you hear about the friendships, the people who were just on stage, it's really incredible. And I can say that's myself included. From living in Florida to moving to Sweden to work on this incredible game, to making many of my very best friends.
Eu queria
Minecraft is an
suricato, mano. Eu também queria
undeniable force in
suricato.
bringing people
Suricato é mó
together
bonitinho.
and changing lives. Our last Meet a Minecrafter video
É isso mesmo,
introduces
Troll.
a
E aí,
company
Jô, tudo
that's
bom?
working to
Beijinho pra você.
give even more people a chance to play.
Bristol,
So he's
England.
got
Caraca,
cerebral
Bristol, que
palsy.
cidade é essa?
It's a very wide term, but it's basically damage to the brain.
Essa
And what
câmera.
it means for Ian is that he's got no independent use of any of his limbs. The fact that Ian can access a computer game that everybody plays is it's no longer special. It's actually for everybody. It's very inclusive.
My
Que
favorite
legal.
thing to do in the game is destroying buildings. I also love attacking animals and zombies with my sword.
Caraca, eu não sabia que tinha Minecraft assim.
iMine is a way of enabling someone with a very severe disability who finds it very difficult to be able to use their hands so that they can use a keyboard or a mouse.
Caraca, que da hora desse. É o Minecraft tipo pra... É tipo eye tracker. É tipo... Ela consegue jogar pelo olho. Em vez de ser um mouse, é um olho que ela usa, ela consegue se mexer assim, entendeu? Só ela olhando, ela consegue fazer as coisas. É só ela olhar pros botões que funciona. Ô, louco, não
I
sabia essa
love
não.
it. It gives me a new level of independence, so I can play the game without someone helping me. It's now an accessible game for lots of ages and abilities. I wish more games were liking this.
He can sit and watch TV by himself, but that's a very passive activity. Whereas with Minecraft, he's flying around, exploring the scenery. His life is so limited that everything that opens these avenues is amazing.
And when you see people who with very severe involuntary movement, who find it so difficult to be creative in any other way, to see them being so creative, which is what Minecraft enables them to do, for me, that's terrific.
It's so inspiring to see technology like iMine
Da hora essa
help make
tecnologia, hein?
Minecraft truly accessible to players.
Com o olho,
That's
cara.
really what the game is all about. Every year, one of the most exciting and anticipated segments of the show is the Future Updates, where you get to find out about all the cool stuff that's coming to the game. And this year is no exception. We've brought in our word specialist to conduct this important interview. Please welcome our Director of Creative Communications, Owen Jones.
Ah, esse localzinho já tinha antes no Minecon Earth 2017.
So, I am lucky enough to be sitting here with two of our amazing developers. You guys primarily work on the Bedrock version of the game, right?
Yep, correct.
So, who are you?
Yeah, so I'm Jason Major. I've been on Bedrock for about 4 years now.
And I'm Adrian. I've been on Bedrock for about 2 years, and I help deliver add-ons.
Well, thank you so much for coming along to talk to me. Like today, we're going to be talking mostly about the add-ons. Now, they exist in a version of the game we describe as Bedrock. Can you just give me a brief on what that version is?
Yeah, so Bedrock is the kind of what we internally call the version of Minecraft that runs on most of the mobile devices. So iPhone, Android,
É uma versão para mobiles,
along
então.
with the Xbox, and we just recently released Switch.
Ah, é tipo, eu acho que é a versão Windows 10 em si, que é pra console, mobile, essas coisas.
Well, right?
Yeah.
We've also been adding new things to the Bedrock version over the years. We've added, you can get texture packs and skins. Now you can even access servers on there.
Yep.
So there's loads of cool features in that version, which we're kind of proud of. But today we are talking mostly about add-ons. Now, add-ons are a way you can kind of change the game and kind of customize it yourself.
Yeah, so about 2 years ago, we added the ability for people to come in and just through editing simple text files, they can go and take existing mobs in the game and change their behaviors. They can change the geometry, which is kind of the shape of what they look
Caraca,
like.
que legal.
And kind of mix them up and make a lot of fun things. And we've seen
Tipo,
a lot of really
aumentar
cool
o
stuff
personagem,
go with
mudar o
that
nome,
already.
essas coisas.
I think over time, we've managed to give people more and more kind of power to create even more unique entities or
É
unique
tipo,
mobs in the game.
Yeah.
meio que algo assim, a se
So
programar
one of the
pelo
new things
jogo
that
mesmo.
we're doing
Legal.
now is we're making it so that people can add their own new entities instead of needing to overwrite an existing one. So it really gives users a little more power to be able to add whatever they want.
É, dá poder pra tipo fazer o que eles querem. É
If
isso
I
mesmo que
kind
falaram,
of
galera.
change the look of a chicken in the game, I think we have a little video about this, a chicken in the game, and it became a duck, it would kind of replace the chicken. But now, as this shows, you can kind of have both.
Da hora,
So now
velho.
we
Poder mudar as
have
coisas.
a new spawn egg for our new entity, duck. This is just an example of
Tem
what,
até como
someone
mudar, eles
can
preferem
create
pão.
using,
What?
And because it's a new entity, it has a new render. and it has a
Fizeram
whole new
um
set of,
pato,
behaviors as
mano.
well.
Que legal,
Yeah, that's
velho.
super awesome. And that's going to give a lot of freedom to people to kind of
Que da
really
hora,
customize
mano.
what exists in their world now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the cool
Tiger,
things in that
Ninja Tiger.
is we kind of show the baby duck when it comes
patozinho,
out of yellow.
velho.
But
Da
that's,
hora,
again,
da
it's
hora.
just editing simple files. So in those
Aí
files,
sim,
you
aí
basically
sim.
just put like a
Aí sim, hein,
single line of
Milis.
text. Basically, if it's a baby,
E aí, Milis,
like,
Zeke,
use this
Fest,
texture, otherwise use
Gabriel,
this other texture.
Ronald, Challenger,
Or
Jonatas,
do a button
JF
folder now.
Moraes, é nóis, Luquinho, tamo
We've
junto.
also kind of looked into how you can place these new entities in the world as well, right? So.
Yeah, so definitely like in the past with add-ons, you're constrained by the thing that you overrode would determine where it would spawn. So if you tried to override a polar bear, for instance, it would only ever spawn in ice flats.
Gotcha.
And that is kind of challenging. And then also with like marketplace content and other things, sometimes you're like, well, in my world, I don't want creepers to spawn ever. And we have no way to turn that off. So what we've got now is we have another data-driven text file way you can kind of specify, like, this thing shows up
Ah,
under these
pode
conditions in the
especificar
world,
o que
so these
você
sort of
pode, as condições do seu
biomes or
jogo,
this
do seu
lighting
mapa.
levels
Você pode,
and stuff
tipo,
like that. You can even say things
deixar,
like, this thing's more
como assim
likely
ele tá
to
falando,
spawn
tipo,
in
pra
the
spawnar
rain
mais,
and stuff like that.
mais
So I think you have,
chuva,
you guys made
pra
a
conseguir
scorpion,
tirar só o
right?
creeper e do spawn de
So
creeper,
got
entendeu?
Kind of a wandering around the desert, encounter this little guy, so I never spawned him myself. And he's got some bigger friends.
I mean, you can see the kind of power of the add-on there. I mean, you can make something kind of pretty much unique.
Correct.
Yeah. And here you can spawn them without using spawn eggs, that's right? This is another new feature we're adding?
Right. So in addition to
Não, mano,
getting
que
a
medo.
spawn egg,
Escuta o tamanho desse
we
escorpião, velho.
also,
Que nojo,
when
cara.
you add your new entity using just a JSON file,
Que nojo,
it
cara.
hooks up to the
Nem me
commands,
fala, maior
you
aflição
can
de
use it in
escorpião, cara.
spawner blocks, everything.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. So we've been talking a bit about the kind of functionality of these new entities, which is obviously really cool and really
Pô, o
valuable.
microfone tá
But
bugando,
we
tô falando
also
que não é
trying
eu,
to
mano.
change how people can
O microfone todo bugado.
visualize their entities, how they can affect how they look and feel in the game also.
Right. So something that we've done is we've made it so that in addition to just adding a new entity, we didn't want to constrain the users
Escorpião,
to
velho.
using any of the
Não, mas isso é
animations
ele,
that
a pessoa
exist
que
with
editou,
vanilla
entendeu?
entities.
Que fez
So you
esse escorpião.
can specify.
Mas pode ser que eles coloquem, né?
You
Seria legal.
can add your own new animations, mix or match existing ones, and so that's something that we see with our next guy here.
Ah, os modders,
so
né,
you,
mano?
you made a kind of skeleton kind of beast
Eita.
guy here, we can see.
Que?
Yeah, this one was a lot of fun. 'Cause
Que
we
da
actually
hora,
wanted
mano!
to show off something that is
Ô,
obviously
louco,
not
véi!
using existing animations in the
Sensacional.
game. So he's got his upper torso,
Que da
he's got
hora,
his
mano.
rear up
Imagina, tem um
animation,
desse no
kicks
jogo?
at you,
Esse é
and
da
stuff like
hora,
that,
hein,
which
mano?
is obviously new.
Pô, mas agora que eu percebi, ele tá batendo e não tem o delayzinho, né, pra bater, vocês perceberam?
The torso of a skeleton.
Que diferente. Será que eles vão
And the new
colocar
animation.
meio que um spoiler que vão voltar com o bagulho de bater?
Yeah, of course.
Não,
Cool.
só falta.
I mean, this all looks really interesting. I noticed you guys are making kind of scorpions and skeletons and stuff. Have you thought about making any kind of nice, cute mobs in the game yet?
Yeah, the next one has something that I personally think is really cute. They're kind of small and furry.
Caraca, velho.
This first guy, he's kind of bringing up. There's the little cute guys. We got the nice little spiders that I added
Aí é
in.
complicado.
I think they're
É
super
sempre
cute.
villager, cara. Nossa, que aflição, mano.
And then, but this whole video is
aranhazinha desgramenta. Mate esse desgosto logo.
Ai,
tu vai morrer, cara. Corre, meu. Vai morrer. Aí, tá batendo rápido, tá vendo? Tá batendo rápido, cara. Tô falando. Vai morrer, ó. Vai vir mais aranha e vai morrer. Caraca, mas esse cara é horroroso.
And yeah, you can just kind of see that, like, you basically made like a little mini boss type, pretty crazy mob.
Yeah, it's
no Minecraft Bedrock não tem cooldown. Da hora, Dark.
Yep. Are there any limitations to how add-ons work at the moment, though?
Tem que tirar isso do próprio jogo, o Dark, na moral.
There is, you're still limited in just using the existing behaviors in the game. So you have to, the things that the vanilla mobs can do, for the most part, those are available to you.
Então, é o do Windows 10, eles deviam colocar isso no Java Edition também.
Then there's still some limits. So we are actually announcing that we will be having our long-awaited scripting tech preview. So that'll be coming out this year. The focus for this preview is more around... So for this tech preview, the focus is much more around more of like a mini-game, high-level control aspect, but the goal is to eventually start being able to build...
Aí, ó, tô falando.
That sounds fantastic.
Isso é do YouTube, cara. Ou é do YouTube, é da live dos caras.
And when can players get their hands on these new add-on features?
Yeah, so the stuff we've been showing today is we will have that out in a beta in October, and we will have it available for everyone on Bedrock later this year.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. That's really awesome.
Entendi, Tiberius. Mas tinha que colocar isso no PC também, mano. Esse bagulho de colocar cooldown na espada, até hoje eu fico com uma raiva, velho. Entendi, então tá. Seria da hora se eles tirassem, viu? Não, ponto 15 mesmo.
Check out minecraft.net, where we'll have more info soon. But for now, I'm very proud to announce that I have two very special people coming on who've been working on the next major Minecraft update. Please welcome Jens and Agnes.
Next. Ah, é o Jeb. Aí, tem que bater palma. Esse cara é sensacional.
How are you guys doing?
Great.
Right? Yeah. Are you enjoying the show so far?
Yes. I think it's a lot of fun.
What's been your favorite bit so far?
Yeah, I think the costume contest. I think it's great to see all the lovely costumes. I'm really enjoying that.
And it's kind of cool because the costume contest is kind of a legacy part of Minecon. You know, it's always been a highlight for me, so I think it's really cool we can keep that going even with the new format. You know?
Yes.
What about you, Jens? What's your favorite bit so far?
Well, for me, the best part is that we finally can reveal Minecraft dungeons. So I'm really looking forward to what people think about it. And I already checked a little bit of the comments, and people seem excited and curious, to say the least.
É muita barba, mano.
And we have a screenshot, actually, that we can show.
Awesome, let's have a look.
Caraca, mano.
So this is an environment in the game that you can see, kind of expect. So this is a screenshot from the actual game. And you will fight your way through in kind of like a dungeon crawler genre.
So it's kind of like a top-down dungeon crawler. So you're traveling around various environments, hacking up mobs.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the hack and slashing.
Very cool.
Hack and slash.
And I guess you travel to different kind of biomes and stuff. It's not all set in actual dungeons.
Yeah, no, there's a bunch of different areas and environments, and a lot of new bosses and really cool stuff. So
that sounds awesome. I can't wait for us to share more information on that. So yeah, coming soon. Okay, so let's talk a bit more about the core game, about Minecraft itself. Now, you guys have obviously been working really hard on our next major update. I'm sure people will be extremely excited to hear what we've been working on. So what's the deal?
Yes, so we always try to find like what's a good theme to update next, and this is something that haven't been really improved a lot since its original implementation almost 7 years ago, actually more than 7 years ago.
É muito, sei lá, mano, é muito diferente.
The theme this time
Barba
is
Ruiva é
going to
bonito.
be Village and Pillage.
Okay, awesome.
Village and Pillage, lá vai. Lá vai. O que vai ser, mano?
So, I mean, it's been
Date
almost
Village and
like
Pillage.
7
O que é
years since
Pillage?
we've done
Meu Deus do
dramatic
céu, cara.
change
Lá
to the
vai.
villages, I think, when I checked the Wikipedia recently. So it's pretty amazing we're finally doing that.
Yes.
Agnes, tell me a bit about what we're actually
Tem
doing
trailer?
with the villages. How are we improving them?
We have done a lot of things, but one thing is that we're updating the architecture for all villages.
Cool. So,
Caraca.
So the villages themselves will have different looks depending on the biome. That's right.
Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
louco, é
And
legal.
I think
Yeah, we have a video to show.
É, tem vídeo?
how that might look.
Aí. Ô, louco, as vilas diferentes, cara. Que bonito. Nossa, essa vila do deserto, cara. Aí melhorou, hein?
That's absolutely awesome.
É legal.
So we can see
Mudaram
the
as construções,
actual,
mudaram os próprios
architecture
villages.
of the villages is influenced by the area it's in, and the materials maybe, yeah.
yes, yes. So all the architecture is adapted to the biome the village is in. So we try to only use material from that village, and we try to adapt to the climate. So you saw in the desert, the roofs are flat because it never rains in Minecraft deserts. It makes a lot of sense, but in plains it's a bit steep roofs, for example.
Sim.
Very cool. And we
Tá
can
falando que
show more
fica
next one as well.
deeper, é
It's
porque às vezes,
We've
quando
also
não é
been,
flat,
looking
não é
into the
reto,
inhabitants of those
algumas
villages
construções
themselves,
ficam
right?
dentro das montanhas,
They
ou
will
qualquer coisa
get
assim.
new fancy skins.
E eles estão arrumando isso.
So let's take a look at those.
Ih, fancy skins, mudaram o código do bagulho. Eita, lá vai. Caraca, as skins dos villagers, irmão, ô louco. Ah, os que cultivam, ô louco, que da hora. Que isso, velho, olha. O da savana, mano, são várias tribos, velho. Caraca, que legal, mano, sério mesmo. Cadê o Salazar nessas horas? Pra cada bioma é diferente. Top. Gostei.
That's we could have updated the sounds of the villages as well.
Oh, the sounds are amazing.
But that's awesome. Tell me a little bit about how that works.
Oh yeah, so the skins are biome dependent, and they also get unique details depending on the profession.
É legal, como eu
So,
falei.
yeah, there will
As
be
skins
lots
são
of
diferentes para cada
different
profissão dos villagers.
And
O
we also do
cultivador,
other things to villagers and the village mechanics.
o que
For
constrói,
example, we
o
want
que
the
trabalha com
villagers to be
ferreiro,
more intelligent.
de comida,
So we'll
essas
have,
coisas.
like, a schedule,
O de
going
magia
to work,
também.
going to a meeting point and stuff like
Poções,
that.
na
And we
verdade.
are updating the trading as well.
Ih,
That
mudou
sounds
até.
amazing.
Vai dar
So
update até no
basically,
trading.
Everything about the villages
Ah,
is gonna
vai,
have more
mano.
life,
Vai
feel
ser
more
mais caro
unique,
as coisas, só falta.
and kind of more consistent from the villages themselves to where they live and how they interact with the player. So that's awesome. Okay, so we've talked a lot about the villages. We talked about these cool, nice features. But Jens, you said it was called the Village and Pillage update.
Yeah, exactly. And
Pillage.
I should mention that one of our principles is that it's up for the player to build the world. So even though the villagers will be more kind of intelligent and have more of their purpose regarding their profession,
Vai ser mais,
it's
vai
up
ser
to
mais
the player to make
inteligente.
sure they have a good village to live in. And there's more reason for this now, because in addition to improving the villagers, we are also introducing raids. So it gets a little bit complicated, but we have villagers, illagers, and now we're introducing the pillager.
Pillager, meu Deus do céu. O que é pillager,
And
mano?
we can take a quick look at what those guys get up to.
O que é pillager, mano? Eita, o que é isso, cara? What the heck? Ah, são os inimigos do villager, entendi. Caraca, what the lol? Que isso, mano? Caraca, olha a construção dos bichos.
That looks great.
Vocês viram aquilo ali? Ali é aqui, outra vila, aquilo ali é o quê?
Yes, so as you can see, the pillagers are wreaking havoc together with this new
Não, o Pillager já era daquela mansão lá daquele bioma escondido lá, tudo escuro. Mas não sabia que agora eles atacam os villagers, mano. Tipo inimigo dos villagers. Que da hora. Provavelmente o vencedor ou de versão games vai ser a Taiga.
So these raids will attack villagers and you will have to defend against them. And I also want to say, like, the Illager Beast, if you have a name suggestion, I'm all ears.
Pro bicho lá,
we kind of grown fond of just calling it the Beast.
So do we know kind of why these pillagers are kind of doing what they're doing, or is that not quite decided yet?
It's one of the Minecraft mysteries.
Okay.
Oh, Minecraft mysteries.
I also noticed, the eagle eye in the viewers might have noticed, that they were wielding something that looked kind of powerful as well. What was that in their hands?
It was a crossbow.
Crossbows?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me a little bit about the crossbow. Is that replacing the bow, or?
No. They are kind of well balanced. So the crossbow is really powerful. It deals more damage, and the arrows goes further, but it takes longer to load. And it also comes with new enchantments.
Ei, vamos ver.
Great, I think we can check that out as well. Show us the video of the crossbow.
Caraca, que da hora, mano. Legal. Aí eu gostei. Ah, tem uns que são mais lentos e tem uns que você encanta e ele consegue ser mais rápidos, entendi. What? Tem como atirar 3, velho. Tem como atirar... Não, mentira, tem como atirar rocket. Que da hora, mano. Que bonita animação, velho. Da hora, muito legal. Esse eu gostei.
And the crossbow, is that going to be similar to the trident?
Esse ficou bom, cara. Não tem nem como dizer, velho. Ficou bom demais, mano.
No, you can craft it.
Cool, so that's a crafted light then?
Yes.
And say the kind of multi-shot thing there, that's how the enchantments work with the crossbow?
That's one of the enchantments, and we have fast load, and there are also another one.
More to come. Okay, no problem.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. So, I mean, this stuff all sounds absolutely amazing. Can you dive?
O que vocês acharam desse arco, gente? O que vocês acharam desse arco? Eu achei da hora, mano.
It will officially come out early next year, but
ano que vem, mano.
We are in the Java snapshots. You will be able to try out some things in the experimental phase.
Vai ter
We'll also release some features before the holidays.
Okay, some of those features or some.
No, so first of all, we're gonna introduce cats as their own mob, instead of being ocelots.
Ah, legal, eles vão tirar os gatos do ocelote. Vai ter gatos e ocelotes, entendeu? Gatos e ocelotes.
So there will be stray cats walking around in the villages, and you can have them as a pet. And they can bring morning gifts.
Cadê o Jack ali? Tem o Jack ali!
Not really diamonds.
Tem o Jack!
But not that.
Jackzinho.
Okay, cool.
More cat kind of gifts, you know.
And I can see here, so you've updated the... I mean, we used to have 3 cat skins, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we are gonna add more skins.
Mas cadê o outro? Tem um gato, tá faltando uma skin de um gato aí.
We thought it was funny to have 9 skins. And as you may know, one of the original skins, the tuxedo cat, was based on my wife's old cat, Newton. And you can see the big question mark here in the middle that we are going to ask the community to submit pictures for their cats and have kind of like a competition. So one community member is going to have their cat immortalized in Minecraft.
So they can get their real-life cat. Then we're gonna make it into
Você tem que tirar, galera. Falta só mais um gato para eles colocarem. E eles precisam que vocês tirem fotos dos seus gatos e mandem para o Minecraft, Mojang@Minecraft, e eles vão escolher um desses gatos mais bonitinhos e vão colocar como a nona skin de gato, entendeu?
So we're getting cats with the cat update before holiday. Not the official name, by the way, but yeah, we're getting the cats. Is there anything else coming along with those?
Yes, we're adding scaffolding.
Scaffolding, one of the longest requested features, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember already back in Minecon Las Vegas, which was also 7 years ago, during the Minecraft Q&A, people requested scaffolding. So yeah, it took a little while, but Finally.
7 years, it's fine.
So how will the scaffolding work?
Yeah, I mean, the purpose is, of course, to make it easier to build, so we maybe not need all the weird dirt constructions to build anymore. So, for example, it will be really fast to climb up, and if you remove the bottom part of the scaffolding column, everything will break. So it's also really fast to remove it when you're done with your fancy building.
That sounds great. So it's giving players just opportunities to make builds quicker and easier and kind of get to the good stuff quicker.
Yes.
It's cool. And what's it going to be made out of? How do I craft scaffolding?
They are made of bamboo.
Ah, so a new item, a new block in the game.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a new bamboo, so there will be like bamboo forests and stuff.
Que?
And
Vai ter não, é meme.
Well...
É meme. Caraca, que da hora. Aí melhorou o bagulho. Nossa, mano, a jungle vai ficar cheio de coisa, né, mano? Mentira, os panda, velho. Não. Vai ter panda, mano. Que da hora, cara. Ô, louco. Que daorinha, mano. Ó o panda com olho vermelho. Panda com olho vermelho deve ser bravo. Ele espirra. Ele espirra. Ah, não. Que bonitinho, cara.
Adorable.
Ele espirra, mano. Verdade, Odogão. Tem que separar os lobos também de cachorro. Tá certo, boa.
Agnes, tell me a bit about those.
Yeah, I mean, like a big thing with pandas are that they are cute and they are a bit silly. And we also really wanted the players to connect to their pandas. So we thought that if we add like different like personalities or traits to them, you will feel like your panda is more unique. So we did that as well. So in the video you saw like there was a panda with red eyes. That's an aggressive panda. You should not hurt an aggressive panda.
Well, you shouldn't hurt any kind of panda. But...
Of course not. But it don't hurt
Quando vai
pandas.
ter panda?
No, but the aggressive one will probably be a bit upset about it, extra upset about it.
And what other kind of traits can the pandas have?
Então, já tem siamês, mas eles tiraram o siamês, ô Mônica.
And then,
Tô de
yeah,
cara.
I heard rumors about a one that actually is a brown panda.
Gente, eu vou explicar pra vocês porque deve estar diminuindo, travando e voltando. O YouTube meio que tá colocando minha live com mais delay por causa do Minecon Earth, porque minha live tá com um pouquinho delay comparado à live deles, entendeu? E eu acho que eles puxaram mais delay pra minha. Eu não tenho o que fazer.
And since we have such a huge community in China with over 150 million registered players, we invited our partner NetEase to give us the feedback from the Chinese community and what they really wanted to see in the game. And obviously they picked the giant panda. And
gente, dá F5. F5, já melhorou.
To record the actual sounds from the actual pandas.
And we actually have a little, we documented that trip, so let's take a look at that.
Absolutely.
莫样非常重视中国的 Minecraft 玩家，在一次沟通中有提到是否把中国的特色生物加入到 Minecraft 中，而我们第一个想到的就是国宝大熊猫了。
We're at Chimelong Safari Park in Guangzhou, China, and we're here to record the sounds for the panda, because the pandas are so protected in the wild and they're endangered. So this is the closest we get to their natural environment.
Que bonitinho o panda, velho. Esse bicho aí te engole, cara. Gente, deem F5.
它就会有一种粘人的感觉，就粘着你，然后一直也是这样叫的。
Oh, meu Deus, cara. Olha lá.
What I think is interesting about pandas is that people think they are very, very quiet, but they have a variety of sounds. They have panting, bleating, and sort of
A carinha dos panda, mano. Vontade de dormir do lado desse bichinho, cara.
So I'd like to capture all of them and incorporate them in the game, of course.
我的世界中国版上线以来受到了
Eles gravaram, galera. Eles gravaram o som dos pandas pra colocar no jogo. Outra coisa. É o YouTube, não é eu. Ó, quadro de perdidos é 0 e tá em boas condições, galera, a live. Isso é coisa do YouTube, gente, não tem o que fazer.
It's okay.
Da hora os
really like
pandinha,
you
cara.
have to speak panda, like that guy in the middle of that video. We need to do the sound effects. Anyway, this all sounds completely amazing.
Não vai ter não o QQZ,
Just remind me again,
que nem em
when we get
2017 não vai ter
these,
capa da
these
Minecon.
things.
Não vai ter.
Yes,
É uma
Village
bad.
will be out early next year. And for the
Gente.
holiday update, we'll have the cats, pandas, bamboo, and scaffolding.
And that'll be out even sooner. That's awesome. Okay, we've reached that point in the show now, and I think you guys must be really excited to find out which biome you're going to update next.
Yes. Very excited.
Did I hear biome vote results?
You did?
Is anybody excited to find out which one it is? Okay, so who gets to do the honors? Agnes, okay.
Resultado, galera dos biomas. Taiga ou savana? Obviamente é taiga, que a gente já viu no Twitter.
Okay, we have a winner, and the winner is Taiga!
Tiny Agnes and Jens are very excited over there.
Taiga ganhou, né, galera? Galera gosta de taiga, né, mano?
Foxes are super excited.
Mano, eu tenho certeza que eles sério, o pessoal colocou taiga por causa da raposa. É óbvio,
Well, thank
mano.
you so much for sharing
É
all
óbvio,
these
mano.
updates with me and for sharing what's going to happen to Minecraft in the near future. Let's take a quick look at the recap and see again what's coming to Minecraft soon.
Pandas. Oh, que bonitinho, cara. Biome Villagers. Mudar até as construções. Crossbow. Que da hora, velho. Esse crossbow ficou muito bom, velho. Não tem nem o que falar, velho. Biome Architectures, da hora. Pillagers Best. Eu acho que esses pillagers vão ter umas vilas diferentes também, velho. Tenho certeza.
Stay tuned for the post-show recap.
A cara do cara ali atrás, mó triste, mano.
Back by popular demand. And we
Olha
also
lá,
have
atrás da
amazing
mulher.
community
A
polls
cara
going
dele
up
tá
on our
muito
YouTube
triste,
channel
velho.
After the show. I'd like to thank all of the people that made Minecon Earth possible. Thank you to the Minecraft teams in both Stockholm and Redmond who continue to bring new and fun experiences to Minecraft. To the Minecraft Dungeons team, congratulations for sharing the first glimpse of our exciting new game. To our special guests and panelists, to Kate the Chemist for blowing up our stage. And a huge thank you to my amazing co-hosts.
Foi.
It takes a lot to put on a show like Minecon Earth, so thank you to the team and crew who worked so hard to bring it to you. But the biggest thanks of all goes to you watching Minecon Earth. From wherever you are, we're so happy you joined us. Thank you and goodbye!
É isso, tchau, goodbye! Vamos ver o que tem no final aí pra gente. Caraca, mano, olha isso, velho. Essa animação ficou legal. GG, galera. Gente, continuem na live, que aí eu vou jogar Minecraft já com vocês. Eu vou mostrar algumas coisas que também eu deixei passar, beleza? Opa, mano, o bagulho foi expurgado, meu bichinho. Mó legal essa logo, velho. Minecon Earth. Foi.
Welcome back to Backstage here at Minecon Earth. That was an incredible show. I have to say, this is going to be really hard to fit into 15 minutes. We were just talking about this. So I'm joined by Ren Dog. Hey, how you doing?
I'm freaking out right now.
How are your notes there? Because mine have just like gone a bit big.
I've got lots of scribbles going on here. There is so much amazing stuff coming out.
Vamos ver então o começo da live aqui.
You know?
A gente quer saber se Jazz Ghost apareceu.
He's here with us as well. How are your notes?
Mine.
Vamos ver então o começo da live agora, pra ver se Jazz Ghost apareceu mesmo, tá? Vamos ver isso tudo aqui. Tá.
Hello and welcome to Minecon Earth.
Deixa eu vir
We
até
finished because
aqui,
we've got
galera.
so much great stuff lined up for you today.
Aqui vocês não vão querer
Joining
ver.
me in the pre-show though.
Aqui, até aqui. Vamos ver essa parte aqui, galera. Vocês querem tanto ver. Adventure Time. Ah, é esse episódio do Adventure Time que eu não vi até hoje do Minecraft, cara. Até hoje eu queria saber.
Impertinence!
Ah. Caraca, quanta skin, velho.
Guys, I'm so happy with this. This came out better than I could ever
da hora.
imagine, honestly.
Mostrando vários
We
youtubers.
built this research facility far away from anything dangerous.
Caraca!
Alas, we
Que
were
vídeo é esse, mano? Ô, louco, que mapa é esse, mano? Que da hora.
We don't know exactly what's out there, but we believe there are.
Olha o navio, mano. Que da hora, velho. Ô, o mar do Minecraft é muito da hora, né, mano? Não tem nem o que falar, velho.
You're not.
O tubarão bravão, mano. O Jazz eu acho que aparece em alguma parte aqui, galera. O Jazz e o Amenic, eu acho.
Don't look at me. Oh no. Oh no. It came out of nowhere.
But chests can now be placed down side by side. The game would previously stop you from placing a chest here, but now it lets you, and it separates it from the other chest, right? But what's even
Aleluia
cooler
tem isso,
is
né,
that
mano?
when you hold
Aleluia.
down shift, it will place them
Olha.
and separate them automatically for you.
Okay, now about this dolphin, what are you talking about?
Yes, there was a dolphin trapped behind your base.
Is it still there?
It should be. I left it out. Well, it's on the beach right now.
It's gonna die, Delphron!
Ah, tadinho, mano. Ah, vai morrer, cara. Joga ele na água, mano. Pelo amor de Deus, velho.
Oh my gosh! Oh, yeah, get in the boat,
Foi.
get in the boat.
It's so pretty now just swimming around.
If the sun is out, they will catch fire. So
Vai ser
this
por
is
aqui o vídeo do
exactly
Jazz,
the
galera.
same, as what happens with zombies and what happens with
Nossa, olha esse
skeletons.
Minecraft dele. Olha o tamanho da visão. Que isso, cara? Ô, louco. Que isso, cara?
I am Cleopatra near Isis VII.
Ah, Toya.
Have you come to find my long-lost treasure room? Many have tried before you and did not succeed.
But today, we are changing. And the world will change.
Caraca, que da hora os bagulho, velho. Mad Max isso daí? Não. Ô, louco, que é isso, mano? Que bonito esse mods, mano. Olha o cara construindo tudo.
Yeah, you can see that they want carrots from you. And you get this peak, which is an Omni Harvester, and you run to the carrots, and you basically punch them.
Oh, that's so simple. Easy.
Quero ver se vai ter o Jazz aí mesmo, velho. Não, o Jazz não foi não. Colocaram um vídeo do Jazz, galera. É isso que eu tô querendo dizer.
Give me that. What did you take out of the chest?
Ah, lá vai a vozinha desgramento.
Stop.
Lá
We
vai
need
esse
that,
desgramado aí.
Give me that. We need
A
that
voz
to
desse
make
bichinho aí, ó.
the
ASD, mano. Esse cara é muito bom.
Okay. Do you know... Can you understand me, by the way?
I don't know what that means, but okay. And the Nintendo Switch is getting the Bedrock update, which means Nintendo Switch users will be able to play the game with Windows 10,
Esse é
mobile,
antigo,
and
cara.
Xbox One users.
Mas é muito
That's
antigo,
crazy.
você não tá entendendo.
Only one question remains, though.
And overall, it's just a much better experience than the game that was originally released on Switch.
But seriously,
It's super, it's cute, and it's super cute all at the same time, and you've really got to keep that in mind. If cute is not your thing, if you don't like the idea of like everything having eyes and being a little bit, I guess, Japanese.
As animações de Minecraft. Ah, da hora. Bem feito. Nossa, essa é muito boa, não tem nem como. Turn it up. Essa é muito boa, cara, não tem nem o que falar, velho. Qualquer música de animação do Captain Sparkles é absurda, mano. Não tem nem como, velho. Esse cara ninguém compete não, mano. Turn it up, turn it up. Nossa, mas essa animação é another level, né?
You can use string on top of a cobblestone wall at any point in the length of it to create a pillar, meaning you can create some pretty cool patterns for your animal.
Isso eu não sabia, não.
Finally, number 101. If you've made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. The final tip for you is to subscribe.
Wow.
Não, não é possível. Tem o Jazz aqui, cara. Não era, o Jazz é pra participar, não era, mano? Oh, meu Deus do céu, velho. O América não era pra ter participado também? É, gente, acho que não. Será que é mais lá na frente?
That every single one of us, we were like, oh, we know them. Like, we're huge. So I tried.
Galera,
How to do
não teve nada, eu acho que então, do nosso amigo Jazz, velho. E pior que iria participar mesmo. Pior que eu não tô usando, não. Deixa eu ver se o Jazz tweetou alguma coisa, galera. Não teve não, viu, gente?
Happening. Were there kind of any kind of standout faves that they mentioned?
Agora eles só estão conversando no backstage, galera.
You a little bit already. We didn't. Really? No, because they were anytime we
Até
were
hoje a galera acha. Aqui, ó, vou mostrar pra vocês. Até hoje a galera acha que isso é real, ó. Vou mostrar, ó, pra vocês não estão entendendo, ó. Barra cape, cadê? Vai aparecer aí já já, ó. Barra cape ali, ó. Cape. Gente, não teve cape ano passado, também não vai ter esse ano não, velho. Acho que eles pararam com isso por um tempo. Cape, olha lá. Ou eles vão começar a vender capa, não é possível. Mas, galera, Minecon Earth aconteceu, tivemos várias atualizações aí. Panda, tivemos aí gatos, tivemos biomas que vão ser atualizados. Não vi nada do Amenic e do Jazz, cara. Coisa que Jazz falou que ia acontecer, que eles pediram, ó. Pelo que parece, Minecon Earth deve usar trechos de um vídeo meu durante a apresentação. Tô muito feliz. Então, não teve, cara. Pior que não teve mesmo. Eu não sei se vai ter no final aqui, talvez. Não manjo, cara. Não tenho noção, não. Se alguém conseguir ver isso depois, porque agora eu finalizei aqui de ver essa live. Foi da hora, mano, essa Minecon Earth, velho. Foi legalzinho, foi legalzinho. Muita atualização nova no game, muitas novidades vão vir aí. O jogo tá ficando mais rico. Com certeza, bem mais rico. E é isso, cara. Eu gostei, velho. Vou falar que é legal que eu gostei muito, mano. Eu tô olhando aqui no hashtag do Minecon, acho que não teve nada mesmo aqui do Jazz, cara. Vocês viram alguma coisa que eu deixei passar do Jazz? Não, né? Acho que não, gente. Se for só no final da live, talvez, mano. Galera, mano, eu até vou mandar um barra cape aqui, mano. Aqui, eu vou mostrar pra vocês. Vou mandar um barra cape aqui, mano. Mano, rapidinho. Mandei um barra cape aqui, velho. Mandei um barra cape aqui. Só pelo meme. É, gente, seguinte. Eu vou colocar uma musiquinha aqui, já voltar a musiquinha. Parece que não houve mesmo o do Jazz, cara. Vou perguntar pra ele depois. Pra perguntar se vai aparecer ou não vai. Que a gente pode ver, talvez. Mas nada. Pedro tem 2 monitores aqui, nós tem 15 monitor, meu irmãozão. Ah, o Jazz não apareceu, cara. O Jazz não apareceu não, velho. Vou voltar aqui pra live.
That sounds a lot stressful.
If you accidentally hit it, you're stuffed.
And let's be honest, we're all going to accidentally.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the top of my list here, I've got...
You do have
You
one.
haven't actually made lists.
I've literally seen the top of his list.
We're not joking. We've been doing work.
My dude, you look fine.
Okay, so they came to me. So after we had pitched, so we all pitched our idea.
And you're like, I want to look like Hugh Jackman.
Imagina, Hugh Jackman.
So we pitched the idea. They come back and they go, you know, we'd really like to take this a little bit over the top. We just want to make sure that you're comfortable with doing this. And I was
I've
like,
already got the jacket.
110%. Let's go.
If anyone's gonna do it, it's Chad.
Oh my gosh, wasn't that incredible? They have a costume team and they are
Não teve nenhum cinema do Brasil a Minecon Earth. Nenhum.
Cosmo is probably my favorite thing.
Yeah?
Como sempre.
That's pretty cool.
And the land beast. I'm quite excited about it.
I got so sad when it trampled all the crops.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, those crops, more villagers. All that work. Yeah, adorable.
I mean,
And the
could you actually pick something that's going to be in Minecraft as opposed to the fact you just got like a really cool outfit that you get to take home? I mean, that is great that you can wear that in your house. But
I really think that this is the smallest, itty-bittiest update.
Okay.
But the cats, how they're giving cats a lot more skins.
We were arguing about Backstage.
9 lives, 9 skins.
Except there's a 10th that someone in the community can get their cat as. And I will throw my career on a fire to get my cat.
We were arguing. It was
one
me
of
and
the
him
skins.
and Martin, because we all own cats, and we were all like, "It's gonna be my cat."
Tenta colocar a legenda só pra vocês ficarem
We all
vendo.
started negotiating. Okay, but what if it's like my cat's feet and your cat's color and your cat's face? Then we can be all our cats.
It's like some sort of like UN brokerage deal going
Oh,
on
yeah.
backstage.
I was thinking, you know, they had the big reveal envelope that said, you know, what it was going to be.
Chad's cat.
Savannah. And I was over there.
Quem ganhou, galera? Quem ganhou foi a Taiga.
10th cat. It was.
Taiga foi a vencedora.
Something's gone wrong. Yeah.
So that would be. I think that's going to be really exciting. But you're not allowed to win. You
Yeah.
guys can't win.
Hashtag vote for Jelly.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
Is this because you have a cat? Is this already been on the
Taiga ganhou sim, ô Mushroom. A galera não barra cape, não vai ter, gente.
Sad.
É sad
Yeah,
mesmo.
I'm really excited about everything that's going to be updated.
É o quinto maior canal de Mine do mundo, mas é isso mesmo, por isso que eu tô falando.
Yeah. Wonderment. We all know your videos are just now going to go IRL and it's you going to be dancing around your kitchen.
O canal do Jazz é full Minecraft, cara, então...
Fancy Fridays.
Sabe como é, né?
Yeah, check out my top hat. Yeah, absolutely.
You weirdly
O Authentic devia estar parecido. O Authentic é o maior canal de Minecraft do mundo, eu acho, já. Ou não sei, ou o segundo, talvez.
Yeah, it's just a ringmaster. All the time. With those pants and boots. Those boots were something else.
We talked about in rehearsals too how he put the boots on and he like even walked like differently. Like he was like
strutted around.
He was like had this very like fluid like, and now I'm gonna walk to the bathroom. Like it was very like it was great. It was a whole personality change.
Suddenly, that's obviously the you were supposed to become.
Yeah, exactly. Just
It's funny, like I don't know, Minecon just brings out all these kind of weird things in everybody.
Weird, yes.
Weird, yeah.
Okay, but to get back to Minecraft, one thing that was mentioned that kind of was glossed over is add-ons you can add any creature into the game, and that is, I know people who are map makers who are very technical into Minecraft.
Nada do Jazz mesmo,
to
gente.
be able to, so you know, sometimes there's like. Only a villager has a trading menu, and that's it. Now, I'm not sure if you can throw a trading menu into any new creature.
Pode ser no final do porque, gente, no final das lives, eles passam os highlights da live e passam coisas também novas.
To be able to write it, so that's only the pig and only
Tipo,
the
passam
horse.
youtubers, galera que trouxe conteúdo de novo, a mesma coisa.
Instead of creating whole new ones. So
Não teve capa não, galera. Não teve capa.
Really
that's
cool.
really, really
I mean, this may sound a bit boring, but I'm quite pumped for the fireplace.
I love it how you guys get like really obsessed about one tiny little thing like that. Callum was like the chests thing. Oh my
I was
god.
having a chat with Trace about it.
Yeah.
I have a suspicion, and this may not be how it works, but I have a suspicion that we now perhaps have a way to sleep
Que isso, cara?
without a bed.
Yeah, that'd be
sleep
Um
next to
barulho.
the fireplace.
Ó o creepypasta.
Or maybe your cats can recharge their health by sleeping.
Galera, deixa o
next to the
likezinho aí pra
fireplace,
ajudar.
like
Bora uns
little
2.000
homes
likezinho
or
na
like
livezinha, meu
dogs and your
irmãozão.
cats to-
É nóis.
I hope that the fire emits a lot more light than any other
Yes.
light block.
Well,
that would be cool. Yeah.
Speaking of
É
fire,
verdade.
this is the most tenuous segue
Isso é
you're
legal
ever going to
mesmo.
hear on a live stream.
You're all fired. Get out.
Yeah, basically, yes. We've got the developer panel ready to go upstairs, so it just remains to say thank you so much to all of you guys.
Tem mais,
for being in the
galera.
post, and I'll be back
Olha!
after the developer panel with Lydia to close out the
Que isso,
show. So we
creepypasta.
will see-
Vocês viram isso
I'll
aí?
be back after the developer.
Isso é da live mesmo.
Here to close out the whole show. So we will see you very, very soon. Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Bye.
All right, welcome everybody to the Minecraft Developer Panel, where we will be answering questions from the community.
Esse vai ser meme.
I'm Adrian, I work as the producer
Esse vai
for the
ser
Java edition,
meme,
but
lá
today I'll be the
vai.
moderator for this panel.
I'm Anita, producer on Bedrock Edition.
I'm Nathan, or Dinnerbone. I'm a developer on the Java edition.
I'm Jason, or Argo Major. I'm a developer on the Bedrock edition.
And I'm Corey, or Kojo, and I'm a developer on the Java edition.
Oh. All right, and with that, we'll just get going with the questions. So the first question we got here is, does Mojang think of keeping Minecraft Java edition up to date with the Bedrock edition as long as Minecraft exists? What do you say, Anita?
Yeah, of course. In fact, right now we are co-developing our features now. We want to make sure that all of our players across all platforms get the same features and updates at the same time. They might not come out on the same day exactly, but in the same range of like 1 to 2 months.
All right, so roughly similar to what we got going with Update Aquatic?
Yep, that's right.
All right, sounds great. So Nathan, do you agree with this?
Yeah, I completely agree. I think this the co-development strategy we tried out for Update Aquatic, that was the first update that was like half design in Stockholm, half design in Redmond. And I think that went really well.
Versão da TAI, galera, eu acho que só daqui a mano, só ano que vem. Ano que vem é oficial. Não sabemos que dia do ano que vem vem a Taiga. Simples.
Just try and make sure that this is a platform still worth playing.
Okay, that sounds great. So similar to the Update Aquatic, Village and Pillage update will also be like simultaneously released roughly. Perfect. So let's move on to the next question.
Vive aí, Everton, fala tu. Tu na goiaba, né?
Will natural disasters happen in Minecraft, such as typhoons, blizzards, or earthquakes?
Caraca!
Corey, what do you think about this?
So, while all of these things are very cool, one of the key features of Minecraft that we
Imagina terremoto, furacão, tsunami. No Minecraft, mano.
In the game to happen. Like, if you have a typhoon or an earthquake or a hurricane that just happens without the player causing it, that sort of disrupts the game and causes destruction that the player is not responsible for, and that's not really what we want, even though those things could be really cool.
Yeah, back probably about 3 years ago, I actually did implement a tornado, and it was super cool, and I was super excited about it. And
é isso mesmo, Troll. Acho que ele só perde pra ele, que é o The Diamond Minecart, eu acho, né?
Thinking about it, and we're like, you know,
that
would really suck to be in my world. I've been building my house, working on it for 5 years, and then a random tornado comes down and destroys the whole thing. Yeah. And we're just like, it didn't feel right, and we ended up abandoning that work.
Okay, did it ever happen to you that a typhoon or a tornado, destroyed your house?
Not personally.
So you just went on with your happy days, basically.
Olha o clipe passando no áudio de novo. Isso não é no meu PC não, isso daí é coisa deles, mano.
About bugs. So what goes into fixing a bug on the Bedrock edition? So Anita, can you give us some info on that?
Yeah, I can start with bugs come from lots of different places. We find them internally. Players will report them. So for the player ones specifically, players can put them into our bug database. And then every 2 weeks, we actually review them all and review the features that people look at them, see what kind of impact they have, how they stack up against some of the other things that we want to do, and then figure out how we want to tackle them. So after that kind of goes into the development side of how we actually go fix them. Jason, you want to expand on that?
Yeah, so kind of once we decide which bugs to prioritize, we then assign them out to, because we have multiple teams in the Redmond studio, and we decide which is the most appropriate team to do that. Those teams then figure out which developer knows that area of the code base best to decrease the chance of introducing new bugs, because we want to avoid that as much as possible.
Eles estão falando sobre bugs, galera, sobre bug do Void, essas coisas também.
Repro it. Sometimes we have troubles. Sometimes we'll get a test team to try to repro the bug for us. Sometimes we actually will reach back.
Cara, eu não vejo bug do Minecraft, cara.
Eu vejo bug. Hitting this bug? If you do, can you please send us your level? And for the really hard to reproduce ones. And once we get fixes, then they go back into the main line, and we'll eventually ship in the next update.
Okay, so when you get a bug from the community, would you say the most important thing is basically having repro steps? So
Mano, que é isso, cara?
Okay, so let's get the repro steps in there, and we'll be able to fix more bugs.
We'll fix way more bugs if we get repro steps.
Yeah. Corey, would you like to talk about how we fix bugs in the Java edition?
Sure. So we have this really awesome community that helps us collect bugs, and that's you all. And then we have the smaller group of volunteers that help us take all the bugs that the community posts on our bug tracker, sort of similar to Bedrock has, and they help prioritize them, help us decide maybe they're working as intended already, and then they sort of compile these bugs into a list, and they send those over to Adrian and the developers on our team, and then Adrian helps prioritize them, and then helps the developers on the team decide which bugs we're going to fix first.
Okay, that sounds great.
That sounds great.
Yeah, with that, we can move on to the next question, I believe. So the next question is, will there ever be brown mushrooms? Or mushrooms is what I'm saying.
Corey.
Corey,
no.
you look excited.
Don't you dare.
Yes, we're going to add brown mushrooms.
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah, we're going to add brown mushrooms.
Okay.
Just because of that question.
Okay, we will talk about that. Okay, with that, we can just move on to the next. What's the hardest feature to get to work across so many platforms? Anita, you want to talk about that one?
Oh, yeah. So for Bedrock, we have so many platforms, and I would say the hardest features are most generally the input ones. Because there's touch that we have to consider, there's VR, there's mouse and keyboard, and just getting that experience right for our players and all the different ways you can interact with Minecraft.
Tem nada atrás de mim, não. Vocês não ficam falando essas coisas, nós não ficamos com medo, cara. Nem fala.
Talked about earlier today was the scaffolding. That's probably very interesting and how we kind of move through that and how we can figure that out. So we did a lot of internal prototypes and things like that. So excited to have that come out for us too. Outside of input, there's also performance, because we have such a wide range of devices, from a lot of low-end devices to ones that are super powerful. And we just want to make sure that that experience is good for every player that plays Minecraft. So, Jason, I know you have a specific example about that.
Yeah, so performance is always an interesting challenge with the wide range. Like, we'll run anywhere from a 6-year-old iPhone up to the latest and greatest
Passou
PC.
mesmo, com certeza.
And so one of the interesting examples, we always develop on PCs, and we were running stuff, so we had bubble columns get put into the game. And everything was great. We're like, this is awesome. Bubble columns are cool.
Sempre tem os memezinhos, né, mano? Mushroom, né? Sei. Eu não posso falar o que eu pensei quando ele falou brown mushroom, mas, né?
On the block, we put an animated texture on the sides, and we actually put a
Para,
toggle in our
gente,
game to kind of
meu Deus,
control.
velho.
So I believe we did. You have a toggle? Okay. But,
Os caras são
you
muito
kind of
tímidos,
choose
né,
which
mano?
approach you
Eles não
want,
têm,
and,
não conseguem falar,
see
mano, pra galera, velho.
cheaper
Muito
way for the
tímido,
machine
velho.
or the more expensive way with the bubbles.
So the performance-heavy thing there was the particles, really, which you replaced with a texture.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I can imagine that there's like...
queria, viu, Mitagem? Se eu tivesse 1 milhão de inscritos, já tava feliz já, mano. 1 milhão de inscritos já tava feliz demais, mano.
Must be hard. So yeah, let's go on with the next question. Is there anything you've always wanted to add to the game that you've never been able to? Nathan, you want to start with that one?
Sure. I remember way back in the day, my very first entry into Minecraft, I made a mod for Minecraft, and this was like 2011.
Caraca.
This was
Olha lá, quem fazia mod pro Minecraft virou tudo programador do Mine, mano.
Very simple. It was, you could build a portal from one place, and it takes you to another place. Like, you get to select where it was. And because I'm a huge nerd, I called it the Stargate, and it was great. And I remember
Queria
when I
colocar
joined
portal pra
Minecraft,
tipo passar pra cada lado,
the
tipo, que nem o
actual team to
Portal.
develop the game,
Você coloca num local e depois
promised
coloca
all
no
my
outro e
friends,
você conseguia sempre se teletransportar pra algo, pra qual local, entendeu?
Yeah, one day.
One day.
Bring Stargate, é isso.
Jason, do you have any examples?
Yeah, I love adding mobs. So I actually built this giant spreadsheet with like 80 mobs that I proposed I wanted to add to the game, and I came up with like this one would spawn in this biome, and this one would fall in this, and these are things they could drop in the game and stuff like that. And
a galera é muito feliz, né, mano? Os programadores, os developers, tudo feliz, mano.
Chosen that some of them will start to make their way in, and I can't wait to see all that stuff come. But I know we'll never get all of them in there.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Ano que vem, Pocket.
You're not a developer on the team, but you might have
ano que vem, é
complicado. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm still a hardcore Minecraft player, so there's lots of things I would love to add. So I play at home with my family a lot, and we do a lot of collaborative creative building. So we got 4 players building worlds together, and I would love to have like a collaborative like color palettes and block palettes that you can share with each other. Anything like that. That
Não,
makes it
legal.
easier to collaborate
Tipo,
with
você ficar
other
mudando
people building.
as cores, tipo, as cores dos blocos, entendeu? Tipo um color palette, painel de colorização, tipo, pra um bloco, entendeu? Sempre mudar as cores dele. Sabe quando você abre o Photoshop e tem um color panel? Então, tipo, pra você ter que usar qualquer tipo de corzinha.
But it's okay, because they will be added eventually. But I'm glad that they're part of the vote, because now I get to add what I've always wanted to add to the game. So, yeah.
Yeah, eventually we'll see that as well. Okay, we can move on to the next question. This is what's happening with the super duper graphics pack. Maybe you can answer that one, Jason?
Sure. So obviously we showed that off at last Minecon.
Então,
and ultimately, as we were working on it, it proved to be a lot
Pra quem não
more
sabe, o
challenging
Super
to get
Duper
everything
Craft
working
ele foi anunciado em
together.
2017 e não tá até hoje.
Heavily working on the graphics engine side of things to keep working on this stuff, and eventually we'll be able to put some updates out and give people a status update on it.
Espero que saia logo isso daí, mano. Super Duper Pack, pra quem não sabe, galera, é meio que um shader zupado absurdamente da hora, feito pelo Minecraft, pela Microsoft, entendeu?
It's kind of a problem because they're just useless in so many different ways. We kind of aren't very happy with the minecart system in general. We actually tried to update them like a few years ago and just like make minecarts more relevant, make minecarts faster, maybe look at the different aspects of minecarts.
Deixar o minecart mais rápido.
I don't know. There was like engine limitations. We couldn't do it back then. One day, we really want to just revisit the entire minecart system and maybe find
Para de falar que tem alguma coisa atrás, mano.
I don't know when that will be, and I
Ai,
don't
que
know
medo,
how
velho.
If anyone has any great ideas, you can post them to the feedback site.
Just tweet Dinnerbone.
Yeah. Yeah, back when we were adding the other minecarts, like the TNT minecart and stuff like that on Bedrock,
dele tem minecart, Tem sim as cortinas, mano, as cortinas, é verdade.
We just can't justify spending any time on this, because we looked at it and they're just inferior in pretty well every way to the powered rail system, and you can do so much more with it. And you had issues with directional stuff on the furnace minecarts and things like that. And we were just like, we'll figure out a better version of this one day.
I think if they could like turn on and off, that might be more.
Vocês ficam zoando aí, beleza?
But right now they have this crazy bug where they just don't know which way's forward, and so they'll just like suddenly just decide, oh, I'm just going to go the other way.
All right, so well, then eventually we'll start seeing updates for minecarts in general and not just the furnace minecart.
Yeah.
Furnace minecart.
So let's go on with the next question. This one is it's Bedrock centric. So this is about, will shields be added to Bedrock? Anita, you want to speak to that?
Yeah, shields. So for shields specifically, we do want to add them. So it's just a matter of figuring out when we can add them, but it's definitely something that we want to add.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it kind of ties to the comment Anita made earlier about input, because actually, like on a PC, you can do the like left button, right button, things like that. But on touch, like it gets a little trickier. Of like, well, how do we actually map to that? Or on a controller, like we've used all the buttons on a controller, so we got to come up with clean ways to do that that feels intuitive, that doesn't make the something in your other hand that you can interact with feel worse than we used to have.
Okay, so we'll get shields on Bedrock. We just need to iron out some quirks, I guess.
É nóis, metade. Beijinho pra você.
So if we go on with the next
Tá,
question,
tem
then,
sim, mano. Tem um monte de
will
coisa
there be
atrás
an
aqui, ó.
in-game lore
Tem
or
o Van
story at
Extreme,
some
o
point in
Spin
Minecraft
Spinning.
40?
Ah, chega, mano.
Yeah, so that's a very interesting question, because one of the things that makes Minecraft so awesome is that it's sort of your game to tell the story that you want to tell. I mean, you saw the videos at the beginning of the event. I'm sure you've all watched YouTube videos and played your own games maybe for years and years and years. And the game
Tadeu,
sort of
chega, gente, chega.
tells the story that you want it to tell. People
Chega.
create stories using like mods.
Todinho tá ali
using
atrás, né,
resource
comendo
packs, so many
hamburgão, né,
different
mano?
ways to create different stories in the game, and we like that the player is the one that can tell their own story. And maybe you have more to add there.
Yeah,
Mano, os developers são tão cansadinhos, né, mano? Dá até sono, cara.
We're like, why would this possibly be placed here? And so we do try to come up with like our own stories. I'm pretty sure every developer has their own like ideas on it, but we try to be kind of consistent. But the reason why we don't tell anyone any of these is because they change constantly. We'll add something new, and we're like, oh, this actually would make a lot of sense if this and this also happened. And so we usually do have some kind of like lore in our head, but it's definitely not something we're gonna like just make. That is not the story of the game. It really is just the story that you want to play.
Yeah, and I've been plotting the secret story of the brown mushroom for 7 years now.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for sharing. So if we go on with the next question, it's why we don't release updates every week or every 2 weeks.
Que é absurdamente difícil de fazer uma atualização, cara.
So for Bedrock, because we have so many platforms to support, each of them have different rules for their certification, how long certain ones take. Some of them are faster than others, and we want to make sure that we release those all the same
Pergunta
day
mais de
on
hoje,
Bedrock.
mano.
We don't have a magic button that
O cara
just
falando
says,
por que não tem
"Go,"
atualização
and it
em
goes
uma
out to all
semana,
our
2 semanas
players.
assim tão rápido.
That takes some time
É
to
muito
do,
trabalho, é muitas
and
plataformas que
every
eles têm que
week or 2
trabalhar
weeks is,
e eles também têm
a little bit too fast
meio
for
que
us, but we're getting
meio que
there
uma
in terms
rule,
of
né,
how we can optimize, how fast we can
uma
do
regra
that.
de tempo para soltar cada atualização.
Do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, one of the other challenges is just there's a lot of overhead in getting a release out. There's the builds running through, like giving the testers enough time to bash on the build.
É em pouco, Troll. Nunca sai tudo direto não, mano. Nunca sai. Só esses daí que eles falaram lá no principal, no main stage, vai sair tudo junto. No ano passado saiu tudo junto, menos o de 2017, menos o Super Pack, que é o do Shaders.
Doing releases every week or every 2 weeks or something like that, we would spend all our time doing that, and we wouldn't get to do all the cool stuff that we got to see earlier in Minecon.
I see.
It's much the same on Java Edition as well. We kind of have, like, if the more frequently you post out the updates, the less can be in an update because there's just so much overhead from the update. But we actually do release usually multiple times a week on Java Edition, but those are for snapshots. And so those are a way to, like, if you accept the risk of a really, really unstable and buggy game, so we may not have yet have got to the point where you can fix all the issues with the new things we add, then you can play stuff quite soon.
Okay. Some snapshots prove our point about they need more testing time.
Yeah, but they've been a fantastic tool for us because we kind of design things as we go whenever the snapshot starts. So we'll add a feature and then we put it out there and people get to play it. And then within like hours, we'll have all this great feedback from people. It's like, it should do this as well, or maybe this is a bit too difficult. Yep. And then we can just like fix it for the very next day and push out an update. So it is really useful to be able to push out updates this fast, but it just was very, very difficult.
It also ties into the bugs, like the question earlier about fixing bugs. It really, really helps us find bugs in the game and fix them when we can do snapshots like once or twice a week, and people can report those bugs so quickly so we know what's going on in the game and we don't let bugs sit for too long. We can fix them before they get too deep.
There's also the story aspect too.
Falando de bug, o quanto que demora, etc.
But then sometimes, like, you just
fazer uma
want things to
atualização
go
cada
together.
semana,
Like,
mano, pra
we've meant
qualquer
to
jogo é
have,
complicado,
like, X,
velho.
Y, and Z features
Somente, mano, pra
together
Minecraft é
to,
muito mais complicado porque é
more fun
muita
for the players,
plataforma pros caras mexer. Xbox, PlayStation, celular, mobile, iPhone, Android, que são diferentes meio que assim. Tem o Windows 10 e tem o Java Edition. Mano, é um monte de versão, cara, é um monte, entendeu? Não dá, velho.
And they actually went out in a Java snapshot, so we're actually seeing things about the drowned and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a good point about the drowned. I should probably go change that in our version and stuff like that, which was super awesome to get that feedback really early,
that was great.
which we never could have gotten with the Bedrock process.
Yeah, I mean, we appreciate any feedback we get, so I mean, keep on going with that. Okay, let's try and move on to the next question. So the next question is, are there plans to make Minecraft more than just a video game? Nathan, you want to speak about that one?
I would say it already is. So, okay, it is still just a video game, but I'd like to mention we just announced Dungeons earlier, which is amazing. I'm so excited for that. And you know, we've got other video games, so we had story mode, and then there's a movie coming out, and we got so many books. I think
Filme do Minecraft, cara. O que vai ser isso,
mano? It's easy to say lifestyle, but that is basically what it is. It is just a thing, and so many people experience it in whatever ways they want to experience it. So I would say we passed the video game point a long time ago.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yep. Jason, do you have anything to add to that, or do you
100% agree with that? Okay. I couldn't have said it better.
All right. Let's try the next question then. So when will Bedrock get NBT-related commands? And for people who doesn't know what NBT-related commands is,
like the internal data structure that the game uses, it's basically like the save file format. And some time ago on Java Edition, we added commands that can edit the MBT, which is basically like you can change the world to exactly how you want. So you can make entities start writing and any other entity, which, I don't know, crazy size. There's just so many crazy things you can do with MBT. But on the other hand, it is extremely difficult to support this. It's been the source of countless bugs in the game, and every time we release a new update, we just kind of have to consider, oh, we can't really change the internal stuff that we never expected people to be touching because we'll break so much stuff.
Yeah, so kind of based off of when we were bringing commands into the game, because of some of the issues that the Java team had experienced and challenges that they'd hit with that, we kind of chose not to put NBT commands in, because ultimately it is, as Nathan said, is exposing internals, and it kind of locks you to those internals, because if we ever change it, we now have to support the previous version and the new version of it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And with this game being around for so many years, it becomes a huge bottleneck for us for testing and all the stuff. It makes our releases actually take longer to go out, and makes reproing issues harder, because you're like, well, this command isn't working for this one player, and it's like, well, it works for us fine, but it's like, oh, because they're running it on like 7 versions ago of that stuff. So the kind of stance we've been taking on the Bedrock Edition is that we want to enable the same types of things, but not by exposing externals. So some of it's through add-ons. We would love to try to get a little more of the stuff we have in add-ons tied into commands a little more tighter and stuff like that. And we're still talking through a lot of the ways to do that. But definitely the goal is to allow the same types of things, just in a more supportable way.
I think that's a very good idea as well. These kind of things should have like a more formal way of doing exactly the same functionality that we can actually go.
O que eu vou fazer agora? Vou voltar aqui para a tela. Eu vou... Agora é só parte de developer, só eles respondendo perguntas e... Deixa eu dar uma olhada até no site aqui do Minecon. A gente tem que abrir aqui. Eu quero ver. Ó, agora são 5 developers, Studio Wrap, Broadcast Ends. Galera. A live acaba daqui a uns 10 minutos. Agora eles vão estar conversando de coisas que eu vou fazer. Eu vou finalizando a live por aqui. Eu volto 7 horas com mais uma live, obviamente, porque aqui a gente não perde tempo. Fizemos a live Minecraft Minecon Earth 2018, que eu achei muito da hora. Vou dizer que eu gostei. Por quê? Porque eles vão adicionar umas coisas que eu já tava querendo também, que é a parte de villagers, né? Eles detalharam mais os villagers, colocaram mais mobs, melhoraram mais alguns biomas, vão melhorar vários biomas, não só a jungle e a taiga. Provavelmente vai ter mais atualizações anos que vem, que eles vão melhorar, obviamente, o deserto e os outros, porque eles não excluem as coisas. Teve esse voto aí, mas aqui vai sair primeiro aquilo. Pode ter certeza que depois sai mais coisa, galera. Queria agradecer a todo mundo que ficou aí até agora. Quem deixou o like, deixa o likezinho aí pra apoiar o Pedrinho. Foi da hora, a gente viu aí. Primeira vez que eu faço uma live assistindo Minecraft Earth, e eu pretendo fazer todos os anos isso, porque, mano, é da hora, cara, é da hora. Então, galera, ano que vem tem mais Minecon. Esse ano, como ano passado, não teve capa, cara. Que triste, né, velho? Na moral, velho, pô, nem pra ter uma capinha God. Obrigado, gente, de verdade aí que ficou até agora. Vamos ver se próxima Minecon do ano que vem é evento mesmo, não só esses bagulho de live, né? Seria legal. Mas, gente, eu vou ficando por aqui. Obrigado a todos que assistiram até agora, de verdade. Obrigadão mesmo, Suzy, Cronos, Tiberius, um capopper qualquer, Marcelo Henrique, é nóis. Muito obrigado, Pedrodbr, Guria DBR, Everton, Mitagem, Júnior Silva, Luiz Miguel, F. Moniquinha, Ronald, Everton, Crash, Marcelo, Tiberius, JM Games, é nóis, Sr. Migos, Pedro, traz nova atualização do Sea of Thieves. Posso ver? Vou ver. Gente, 7 horas estou de volta. Provavelmente é live, eu não sei, eu aviso no Twitter, eu vou pensar o que eu vou fazer às 7, mas é isso, gente. Um beijo a todos e até 7 horas. Falou, tchau, é nóis!
Watch the stars and make your man.